What's up and welcome back to everybody. Good evening. Thank you for tuning in for another episode of the We Don't Smoke the Same podcast. Making it back again. This time, we're not so late because we got the equipment here kind of on time. The person that was responsible for messing up the show last time, or making sure that Ray was stressed out, that we went from having a great morning, feeling a righteous morning, to making sure the shit hit the fan. Welcome back, Xavier.
What's up, dog? Thank you, Ray.
Yeah, failure of the week right here.
Well, I mean,
I
know. At least I got a Ray on small space when I called him Engineer Puppy. I know he was like, all right, it's not too bad.
Just to let you.
What'd you do? So how'd you guys? Because I was like, there's gonna be no show. I was in New York, and I told George, and George was like, you always gotta fuck up somehow, dog. But you can't just ever leave with everything al 100.
So you told George?
Yeah, I told.
What did George say? He was like, no matter what, you're still fucking up.
Yeah, he's like, you always gotta find a way to. You go to Miami, you don't do my show. You fucking come here, you leave shit that they need.
What did you tell him? See, it's not just you that I mess up. The only thing you could tell him.
Pretty much.
The pattern, bro.
Then I got fucking everyone calling me, texting me while I'm out there because he's gonna release my number.
I saw that.
Like a lot of people.
I saw that.
And I'm kind of nice and I reply sometimes.
Do you?
If they're not too mean, some of them are like, you fucking illegal wetback. And I'm like, bro, chill. It's just the cable.
I don't tell him.
No, I know he don't tell him that. It's just these fools. And if you're just nice, like, oh, fool.
Like that's
like, don't drop the wall, pero no te agüites, I'll reply to that. I'm like, oh, my bad, dog. I fucked up. Sorry for making the show late. But if you're mean, I'm just like, yeah, I'm not.
People sent me your phone number. They were like, did you see this? I was like, I'm not gonna message him. I was like, I'm not even sure what happened.
Yeah, at this point everybody has his number, and like for sure everybody.
So you won't even change your number.
Nah, I got too many people that have my number that probably will never call me, but just knowing that
Just
they
in
have my
case?
number, just in case, like Rogan, Eddie Bravo, they I put it in their phone. They're never going to call me, but just knowing si por.
Whatever, they get a flat tire, no AAA, te van a llamar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Never know. I never want them to be like, I called you that one time. Be like, fuck, I changed it because he's on dumbass that decided to release it.
So you prefer to deal with the occasional crazy.
Because he knows I'm gonna give it away again. The moment he changes,
that's another thing is he's just gonna give it away again.
he's gonna.
Would you get mad at him if he gave yours?
They already have it. It's in my store.
Yeah, it's in this store.
It's customer service.
Oh.
They go in there. It's like, hey, this is about to order 805. What's up? This is like, is this really easy? Oh, yes, I'm about to start the show, dude. Let me write this down? What it is?
He's gonna send you his fucking link to his website to go buy merch.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody said if he gives my number out to me, it's free promo. I'm hitting everybody back. I'm giving away free gifts with every purchase. With a link, yes.
Okay.
Go, yeah, that's how I'm taking advantage of it. Also, let's finish the introductions. Ray,
your number out?
hold on.
Oh, don't give my number out. I mean, my number's like what you can reach me through the number on my
Business.
Insta. Yeah, but don't give no one.
Yeah.
Hexing fucking people or people sending me some crazy shit like.
If you're a female, you can get dick pics. I haven't like I don't.
No, if you're a guy, you got them
care,
too.
but I don't care.
You can get dick pics just on Instagram.
No, true that.
Dude,
I get them on there too.
Bart's got him when I released his number. By the way, he told me he was all stressed out. But let's finish the intros. Welcome back, Ray.
What's up, y'all?
How are you? You have a mic?
About to get it right now.
Yeah,
I've been fucking busy the whole fucking day.
Yeah, because things were not left the way they are. But you know who has a mic? Our guest. Welcome me back. She has one of the most highest rating shows here, and I actually helps out a lot of people from our chat room apparently. Because I'll tell you a story. We got back Tanya, aka the one and only Ashe.
Hi guys.
And I'm gonna just put this out there for anybody out there that has any questions. And if you want to know where to contact her and all that stuff, her Instagram and all that stuff will be at the bottom. But if you have any questions, I'm not saying, hey, explain your whole consulta right here, but be like, yeah,
here we go.
Little quick questions. You can super chat them because, that she is here today. So
hey, for your super chat, you know what else too? I'm doing something with Hollywood Paranormal, and we're trying to find people who really do have instances of hauntings. And if you can send me proof, like you have a picture, you ain't full of shit. No, it has to be something legit. Right?
Like a demon in the background of your picture.
Not even a demon, but maybe like orbs of light.
I want to see that one
though.
If
you can go ahead, chat them to me or send them through here because we're going to be doing like 5 or 6 of them. Martin, me, her, some other people are going to go out. We're going to video it. We're going to have you sign over a release, all kinds of stuff.
Tanya, are doppelgangers a spiritual thing? Like, is that a real thing?
I think they are.
Cause you know we all right, like Xavier Martin's co-host. We've tagged him many times. Martin
has a million doppelgangers.
he has this one though.
He also looks like maybe like the homeless Jesus a lot. So.
Like he has this one at the soccer game that he posts up. And like you would swear, like he just looks really much like him, and like we tag him, and he's like, "You guys are assholes. You guys are assholes." Like, and we yell at him, and the guy I'm pretty sure he's like, "Why do they keep calling you Martin? Why do they keep calling him Martin?" Because we yell at every time he comes by.
Does he wear a Guadalupe t-shirt and shit?
No, but he dresses kind of like if Martin was a soccer fanatic. Like he'll wear the jersey, but then he has those fucking guru pants on.
Oh, he's wearing like the
but they're
fucking-
black and gold, and they match with his jersey. I'm like, all right, dude.
Found Martin, stop. You have to tag me so I can see him.
I will. We're gonna see him at this
we see
game.
him all the time. We see him in this other his Predicts doppelganger too. There's this guy that has a mustache and everything.
It's not hard to be a Predict or like a Migop doppelganger because like a lot of guys lose their hair, you know.
Yeah, and a mustache.
Unless you like the only
They
way.
lose their hair, it's called alopecia. Full hascent.
That's the scientific way of losing your hair, Xavier.
But that's all your hair, like even your face, everything.
Really?
Yes. Alopecia, you have no eyebrows, no eyelashes.
I think that's only like Sick Jackins alopecia because there's different.
So he doesn't have alopecia. We
No,
kinda,
you-
I self-diagnosed him as. He
Oh,
had
you did?
I did.
WebMD.
I did. I self-diagnosed him.
Jada doesn't. Jada still has eyebrows. She doesn't have the
She
chola
paints
eyebrows.
them in.
Really?
Yeah, they're tattooed in. Look at them.
Really? I thought she's still okay.
No, she has like.
So she's just like Sick Jackin then.
Foreign.
No, bro, it's not a secret, bro. You know,
I know that, but
you know, Sick Jackin couldn't drink no more. He can't drink. I remember B-Roll told me a story, and I was like, you know how we're getting sad about not partying no more? The doctor told him if you drink more Jack Daniels at some point in his life, he said, tell someone to eat away.
why? Because it was burning. It burns.
I don't know. I like it was some story B-Roll told me a while ago, and I didn't know. I was like, I guess it has to do with your body and the condition or whatever.
That's sad.
Well, I mean, doing anything in excess is bad.
Not if
You
you,
guys
like
live
it.
it.
Not if you like
You
it.
guys live that to the max.
Yeah,
but
not if you like it.
probably, I mean, even if you like it, I think it's worse. I'm not a doctor, but
I mean, yeah, but
Do you think having vices stems from like spiritual baggage?
I think everything that is negative to you stems from spiritual baggage. But then you get people who are like, my vice isn't negative, like my friend here. So he'll be like, my vice isn't negative.
I mean, not all vices are negative. Like sometimes you don't always have to get drunk to just get drunk and just like start crying. Because I get alarmed when I get drunk and start crying.
So-
Like if I get drunk and start crying, I'm like, fuck, I miss
I
my
shouldn't
dad or
drink
some shit.
some
Like, you know,
shit.
I'm like, okay, dude, like something's going on and you shouldn't do it. But if I get drunk and I'm like, yeah, soccer game, we won.
Well, that's different. I think a vice is something that goes against your human nature to progress. So I think a vice is something that doesn't let you progress. And I think that it does have a lot to do with spirituality. Like if you like to smoke pot and it doesn't, you know, you still fucking go to work and you're still, okay, perfect. But if you like to smoke pot in your home, you live like a fucking slob, you ain't progressing, like you need to, do some shit, right?
Not attending your altar.
Anything, right? Like if you drink.
I'm saying that in my case because
Oh, if you drink to the point where you cannot function, that's a vice. If you gamble, that's a vice. If you shop, that's a vice. If you like to get hookers, and that's a vice.
but none. Okay, he points.
No,
at,
okay.
He points
It
at
was
I'm like,
only
I'm
the
finding out
gambling.
so
It was-
much about you right now. What the fuck happened
It
here?
was only the gambling mostly that I know that he does. Where I'm like, last time he sent me, the last couple times he's been sending me messages. Sometimes I'll get my eBay things that'll go up and I'm sleeping, and then I'll wake up at like 3 o'clock or 4 o'clock and I gotta go pee. I'm like, oh damn. So and then I check my phone. I'm like, man, I was like, I need the TV on real quick, put a timer, and I check just the top messages in case anything's urgent. Maybe a new celebrity died. I don't fucking know. The world fucking goes around, and I'll get
New COVID.
his messages 4:15 a.m. Check this out, fool. Or like a real. First of all, I know the only reason he's up is because he's been all night playing fucking gambling. Like just.
Oh, you like play
I
like
play
you don't,
poker.
but you don't go into a casino. You like just play
Just play online for fun.
Not yet.
for fun.
It's for fun. No, it's not for fun because
It says vicio, hermano.
Well, I mean, if you know what poker is, it's not like it's gambling, but it's not gambling. It's not like
Do you bet money?
it's
It's
Real
gambling.
money?
Yeah, real
Then
money.
it's gambling.
No, I'm not saying it's not gambling, but gambling is slot machines. There's no.
No, it's not, dude. That's a form of
Gambling?
gambling.
That's
Listen
not-
up.
slot machines are like little kid gambling.
If poker was gambling, it wouldn't be on ESPN. It's a sport. Plain and simple. We can argue all day what you want to do, but ESPN
I think
wouldn't.
because it has a strategy, right?
If there's a strategy, so you can be a winning player. That's what I mean.
well, yeah.
I read strategies. I read books. It's still gambling.
Do you win?
I'm not arguing.
Do we
you
have
win?
any super chats,
Yeah.
Ray? Because
Do you win?
Yeah, I have my men. I'm not a great poker. I'm not quitting my job for it, but I'll break even and I have fun doing it. I mean, I'm not.
But you don't like to go somewhere and play.
I do, pero cuesta mucho. It's time consuming, and if I could just do it, I'm also watching a movie and haciendo un pendejo. I play 25 cents, 10 cents.
Okay.
It's for
So-
because I don't want to play video game. To me, video game now that's
So you're
pointless.
having a vicio just to have a vicio, in other words, because like
No, it's a
He's
sport.
exercising his mind.
To me, it's exercising my mind because there's strategy, there's numbers, and I'm not losing any money at the end of the day.
all right.
We have a super
Oh, here you
chat.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Today I told you, people.
Look at why are you prepping like this?
Because I
You
wasn't
fucking
supposed to
party
drink.
all the time.
I
What
just
the
came
fuck?
back from New York. I was like, I'm gonna
Dígale,
chill.
dígale.
Your liver's
And
probably
since-
wondering why you're not drunk.
Yeah,
I'm
I-
nothing.
You know,
already
he
fucked up.
swears that he would be like,
I
if we
fucked
did
up.
a health exam, he swears that he would be like healthier than me. And I was like, maybe my cholesterol might be super high, but for the most part, I'm probably gonna be healthier than him. Just because, like, you know, I'm like, I just you like
Cholesterol was pretty high. There would be nothing pretty much wrong with me.
We have a super
Other than,
chat.
like,
3
maybe not
eyes.
being-
all right,
like,
here it is.
let's
You
go.
gotta read what he says.
Let's
No, you
take
gotta
it.
read
Okay,
it
okay,
and see
okay.
who bought us a drink.
3 eyes. $20. Shots.
He put 20.
Everybody.
So that's 10. That's 10 and 10. All right, so a shot. Here you
Whatever.
go. Yeah, every $10 is a drink. So
Look at him. Why is he
cheers.
taking so long to
Welcome
do
back,
this?
asshole.
have
Thank
to
you for
fucking
fucking up the
Uber.
show.
The only reason I'm not arguing is I fucked up the show.
This is
Oh.
a new Thursday tradition. Just
You
to let
drove
know.
here?
We got an Uber here
No,
on
you
Thursdays now.
Dun,
The only
dun,
day
dun.
Bill George doesn't bring me. Se te ocurre.
Well, it's every Thursday because I'm not drinking at 10 a.m. on Saturdays.
No, I feel
Unless it's for the fucking finals. I swear, dog.
So we're not having a show this week, right? Just let them know.
No, I gotta talk to the guests, but I'm gonna tell them. And mind you, this I swear, bro.
They lose.
There's a riot going on the field. It's gonna look like the Atlas game. It's gonna fucking go down, bro. I
Yeah,
swear.
ponte trucha.
The 32-52s, bro, are not gonna take that lightly if we fucking lose that game, bro.
420 originals maybe because they're high, you know.
No, dude, but all those fools drum every day, fool. There's kids that work, that know how to drum.
Yeah.
And they're like, they're training their kids to be born into this culture, bro. And I'm like, hey, fool, I've been raising my kid for these past 4 years, having him drum, and to see these motherfuckers do this to us, bro.
But it's soccer, dog. They can lose. You guys haven't lost. That's what I mean. Like dude,
Your team lost forever.
Dude, my team Mexico, they never win the World Cup. You got to go in there with the like, vamos a perder. It's a possibility. Sí se puede, pero most likely no se va a
Hey, that
hacer.
LAFC section is running to the Philly section. Is gonna be on top. They're all rushing there, bro.
I bet you a lot of people are flying in for that game.
Well, yeah, it's fucking.
Yeah.
I wouldn't doubt the police presence there, and I hope they don't have those fucking shitty ass horses, bro. They fucking shit everywhere. They fucking like they're walking around there. One of these horses is gonna fuck somebody one day, and they're not gonna know what's gonna. Bro, those are animals, bro, and they're not meant to be in the city. All it takes is somebody to go beep beep beep. The shit gets scared. The motherfuckers doing what dogs do.
You know there's stats out there. Some of them are go turn.
Somebody's like, yo, let's make him jizz on the Philadelphia jersey. Send his, I guarantee, bro, man, this is the era we live in. People do stupid things.
Ashe, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Ashe.
Nah, I'm not sorry.
These are all always interesting when I come here. I do see that you guys go to a lot of soccer games, though. Like, I've never been to one here.
You have to go. Next season, you have to go. But I'm giving you my seated seats because I'm not gonna take you where
That's the game.
I'm not gonna take you where they throw you the beer at you because you're gonna get
Please
it.
don't
Yeah.
do that. I don't like shit like that.
Yeah.
No, I would have bought like good seats. Like, I'm gonna be honest.
No, I have. Look, I have two good
I'm not
seats.
like bougie, but
Yeah.
I feel like at sporting events, the further you get, the more fucked you are. Like the people all the way at the top of Dodger games, they haven't found Jesus, they haven't found the Lord, nothing. They're gonna get fucked up and throw up. Like I can't do that. I have to be further to the bottom.
Yeah, it is it is quite the experience. It's like when I gave my tia my tickets. I told my tia and my uncle, I was like, hey, you guys want to go to the game? Cool. Take my tickets, and I bought 2 extra tickets to support section, and I went up there where the people are drumming and shit. Because I'm like, me and my girl could take that. It's fun, you know, just smoking in there and just kicking it. But then I'm like, my tia and uncle were just like, oh, it's a very nice civilized game. She didn't see where we were at. We're just getting beer thrown at it.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
We're
that.
throwing the
I'm
beer,
like,
especially on the finals game. The tension's gonna be high,
That's
bro.
fun. I liked it.
You better get tickets, Xavier.
I'm gonna be on the lookout.
Yeah, because
Someone find me a ticket under 200, please.
Because Ray got your ticket. I'm sorry, because Ray got a ticket. Badillo and Border, we got a ticket.
But a
Yo,
lot
don't-
of you go, right? Like, cause I see that a bunch of you go.
I like to take my friends. I was like, otherwise it's boring.
That's how you know he don't really like soccer.
Wait.
Oh, you got a mic.
We got another super chat. Like, is that what he was saying?
No. I just had a thought, but
Yeah, no. And then it wasn't the whole season. Hell no, that shit would come up expensive. But the last couple finals, I'm like, fuck yeah, we're all going. We're showing up. Ashe, do you have athletes that go to you?
I have.
Like, do you have, like, I mean, not just put them on
I have
blast.
boxers that you would know that after we talk about, I'll tell you who they are.
Really?
Yeah, I have boxers who go to me. For some reason,
Fernando
I don't know what-
Vargas, huh?
No, I don't know him. He's in Vegas though. I should ask somebody I know in Vegas. But no, I have boxers who come to me, and MMA people, boxers, but no like baseball people, no football people. But these boxers are like boxers, like real legit,
Like they're established people.
established, like.
And what do they come?
I mean, one of them came to me because he was dating somebody who I consult, and now they're not together. But and just wanted to get a consultation. Shit was kind of going downhill for him for no apparent reason, and
She was a toxic.
she was a toxic. She kind of was a toxica, but that wasn't his only problem. But and then the other person met me through someone while I was out at Kanya. Have you guys been to Kanya? It's a rum bar in downtown.
No.
I was at some party randomly, and he saw me wearing an hilde, not this, but my religious one, and he came up to me, and he was like, hey, ta-ta-ta, and I was like, this is fucking weird as fuck. And my husband knew who he was, but I had no clue who he fucking
But your
was.
husband's not into this.
He's not into something that I know, but he's into boxing.
Can you believe that, Xavier? Like she's married to somebody that, like, I met her husband, and like this fool is like, when I pictured
He
her
said,
husband,
Tanya, you're married? That shit was so funny. I was fucking dying. I was like, yes, I'm married.
like, no, but it's like, then when I was like, that's your husband? It's like, not for nothing. I was like, for sure it's got to be like a fool with some bracelets. This fool helps her kill the
He
chickens.
thought, who is this fucking white guy?
Yeah, like, yeah.
Well, your girl don't believe. I mean, not that she don't believe in it, but she's not in.
No, she does believe in it. Like, best believe she does, bro. That's the reason. And I don't know. I was like, I don't know. Because you're not, it's like, I'm not going to ask Tanya, hey, does my girlfriend come here? If she does, that's on her, bro. You know what I mean? But because I know that she believes in it, and usually when you're with somebody that's very open like this, it usually means be a man and have the balls to not fuck around, because you're just going to create havoc, or fucking learn how to say goodbye, bro. Because it's not worth it having people that know how to fucking get you in ways that you really
But you
fucking
could be
create
with
torment.
somebody who's religious and not be religious. Like my husband is not religious all the way around. Like he's agnostic. Like he doesn't believe in organized religion, nothing. So, but he respects everything. So if I need him to help me, clean up whatever, he will. If we have a misa and he needs to clean himself, he cleans himself. If I'm somewhere and they have a mess, somebody tells me something to tell him, I'll tell him. What he chooses to do with it, he's his own person. I'm not, but I think that if it was like different, if he was like completely disrespectful, we wouldn't be married. My son has sainted. My mother has. Everybody in my house has sainted, and everybody gets along with him. Like all my godchildren are like, they all get along with him because he's just chill. He's very chill.
Have you been busy this whole Halloween? It's the witches bug.
What's up with the fucking people who always put the veil is thinning?
The what?
You guys didn't see that? Like all these, this one doesn't care, but did you see a bunch of like people, like he doesn't care about witch talk and all that shit, but all the brujas.
But look,
I
the
watched the
people
Blair
that
Witch
are-
Project. I watched the Blair Witch Project. It's
That's
cool.
not the same kind of witch, bro.
Who the fuck is? What is this?
Have you seen that film, The Blair Witch Project?
It's a good movie.
Yes.
It don't make you guys look good, but it's a good movie.
Who's you guys? I ain't
You
white
witches.
and
There's
in
a
the
witch in
fucking
the movie.
woods. I'm a santera. Stop
bro,
it.
you're like
That's like some white people witchcraft. Those are the people who come out on witch talk and they're like the veil is
Xavier. If you were
thinning.
gay, you would date a guy like Hooter for sure.
Where did that come
Would
Like-
you date Hooter?
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know where the fuck that
Oh,
came
because
from.
both of
Yeah,
you
both
are
of
like.
you guys are just the same mentality with like, it comes to this shit and he's just like, you'd go on dates laughing. He's like, look at the big washing crystals. It's so stupid.
I like Hooter. My favorite
Like-
part about Hooter was one day we were talking and he was like, I don't believe in none of this shit. And then his wife was like, but we have a ghost.
Yeah.
I was like, you guys have a ghost. Okay. So, see? Opposites attract.
I gotta show you this video.
Priscilla's all about it. But I don't know. Like, I think people who were like, the veil is thinning. It's time to do witchcraft.
The veil is thinning?
Yeah, because they say that October, the planets align in a way where the veil between people who have passed and the living is the thinnest, so you can communicate.
Damn. And is that really true? Like, is that like...
I just talked about this on Bruja 101. I don't know because I don't study astrology as much as I should, and I'm not that kind of witch. Those are, I think, witches who are more versed in like astrology, maybe paganism. I'm a santera. The veil is always fucking thin. You want to talk to a dead person, you gonna make it happen. But I love Halloween. Does that
So
count?
someone sent me this because it's supposed to be una bruja.
Vamos a ver.
I just want you to see it. I sent it to you.
¿Va a ser
right
una
now in the
estupidez?
text. It's
It
just a link
probably
on
is,
Instagram.
like
Is
that
this gonna be an
stupid
Oh, it's not. I
estupidez?
swear.
Send it to my IG, please.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay. Oh, you're right. You're right. I
No,
can send it to
and
you.
okay, first of all, she said, I'm glad she said that out because one time I sent her a stupidez too. I was like, look, this person got turned into a goat. And then she's like, this is the dumbest shit.
I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever. What
But
the
it
fuck
looked
is
legit
that?
though, bro. It was like 4 black guys in there. They
Yeah,
probably
because
could've
they
been
were
Cuban.
black and in
Let me show
Nigeria.
it to you on first.
Because they were
see.
black and in Nigeria.
Okay, then let me
They
show
had
it.
the right
Let me
bracelet.
show it to
No
you on
problem.
first. Let me see if we can. If you
Okay.
can verify it.
Let me know.
It's just like it's kind of dark. It looks like a ghost, but it's supposed to be a bruja.
This is not
Well,
the lady. This
that's-
is not the lady in the cemetery. They could hardly see and she
No,
runs.
it looks. It's
That-
kind of creepy.
That
It's
shit
kinda,
looks like an entity,
See-
bro. That shit gave me chills looking at it, bro.
see what I mean?
I pulled it up on the screen.
What's that?
Did it play?
Yeah.
Man, that look, dude. That looks.
CGI?
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
All right, I gotta see it again.
I'm not
All right.
saying it's real. I'm not saying it's not, but you know, shit, I get chills at not scary farm, you know? Like,
I don't know.
No, my man.
Tell us, Ash.
What the fuck is that?
That's not your homegirl?
That's
You sure?
a late. Why are the ones that look crazy gotta be my homegirls? They're probably your homegirls
But
from
hey,
your other fucking podcast.
that's probably the shit that follows the girls you sleep with, bro. That's the baggage they got, bro. They got that.
Imagine.
That looked like La Llorona, though. In a weird kind of way. If you told me that
Because
was
you
La
see La
Llorona.
Llorona and you know what she looks like
Is that a real thing,
In the
Ashe?
movie.
Can you
in the
Can-
movie. Get the fuck out
no
of here.
no
with
can
this
you
shit.
can you like get bad energy from sleeping with somebody that like you don't know like
For sure.
no, but I'm talking about like if let's say if they got a muerto on them.
Of
right?
course you can.
Like, unless Xavier hooks up with a girl, her ex-boyfriend le mandó un muerto, and that fucking muerto's there, and Xavier don't know that this bitch cries every night, but he's sleeping with her, and once he sleeps with her, he's like,
Xavier's making her cry
Yeah.
too. He's fucking thinking it's
Just a
normal.
lot of crying. It's just
He's
a
like,
lot of crying
What the fuck
in
is
this
this?
yeah, so and he starts sleeping with her, but he's hunky-dory, his fucking energy's cool, and all of a sudden, after he sleeps with her, what can happen to him?
So, you know, like before you get a reading or before you do anything religious with us, we tell you no drinking, no smoking, no drugs, no sex. Because any of those things compromise your energy, your own personal energy.
Prior to the reading, or
Yeah.
just like in your
24
general
hours,
life?
24 hours before the reading, we don't let you do any of that. If you're going to come do any kind of ceremony or put anything in my Orisha, you cannot.
Believe me, I do it too, bro.
I'm looking at these on like you said no sex. You said no drugs.
Well, I told my girl straight
No
up, I was
drinking,
like,
no
I told my
smoking.
girl.
I told her, I was like, look, if any time before a reading, this like we have to have an understanding. It
Like a
has to-
boxer can't have sex before a match.
like it's like, look, man, like you can't jeopardize my spirituality. Like I'm barely hanging on by a thread, which is it is here sometimes. So I'm like, I don't like once I figure out there's a cure to this, I don't want to fuck with it, bro. Like
It's just because you don't want to mix energies, right? Like you just want to come. That's why nobody sits with you in a reading. If you come to a reading with us, you sit by yourself. I've had people show up with their partners. That always comes to me like a super toxic ass relationship. Like you couldn't even come get a reading by yourself. You got other issues, right? Damn! Like
What if she's outside in the car waiting?
I've had people do that too.
That's different.
They're a G because I wouldn't wait for anybody. Like you guys should go do it on your own. I ain't gonna be in the car like a puppy. Like that's
Tanya
not
would
gonna
be at the
happen.
mall. She's
I'd
like,
be like,
I'm gonna leave
Tanya
the
would be
AC
at
on.
the
I'm gonna leave the
mall.
AC
Are you?
there. I'm
Are you
leave
gonna
the
crank
AC
down
on.
the
I'm gonna-
window?
Don't trip. I'm not that fucked up.
I mean, I don't know if you really had to come and sit in the car. Maybe if you guys were going somewhere after and you were like, oh, let's just go do this and then we got to go. Cool. But if you're just coming to sit in the car, that's a little weird to me. But whatever, each their own.
What if they come because they just kind of want to experience it? You know.
The person who's coming with the person?
Yeah.
They should pay for a reading and come on their own.
All right.
That's scary
there you
though.
go.
Some people
Yeah.
don't want to go by themselves. They want to have it.
no,
going
because
down.
look, like it's just,
I'd be weirded out. I'm like, yo.
yeah, but you
like,
can't, bro. You can't be like there's no
What are you going to be? He's don't come with me.
there's no
You're a grown
my
ass
hand,
man.
please.
there's no
I'm talking about
halfway
a
in the
girl. I'm talking
pool.
about a girl. I
You're
don't know.
starting things in bathrooms that are probably not seen Clorox and I don't know how long. Don't play games,
Yeah,
Xavier. You're fucking fine. You gonna survive, my
Snoring
guy.
the
Yeah, bro.
shit
You know
fumes.
that's why I can see. That's why like every time there has to be bloodshed with the fucking chickens or something, every Santero's like, man, I know exactly what you do. Like I know exactly what you do. And you'll get mad because we have to kill this chicken real quick. Like I'll be like, I'm not mad, bro. I just don't want to look at it. He's like, but you look at worse. Like, it's like, but you look at worse.
I've had
You have to look at it.
You don't have to, but
can't kind of like.
but it's probably like this. It was probably not.
Are you for real with that? Okay.
It's probably. I would say it's
You're
not.
like this?
it's not respectable if you like don't acknowledge it because they do it in front of the altar thing. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know exactly the names for it. Yeah, they do it in front of it. So I'm like, you're coming to a higher power, and the least you could do is be like, you know what? I gotta sit here. This is for the better of me.
Plus, I really feel like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I really feel like, let's say that you get a reading and you gotta kill a chicken, which doesn't always happen. Izo knows that. Like, we start
I found out. Hell yeah,
we
I was
start
happy.
very low. It's like flowers, this, that, the other, right? So let's say you have to kill a chicken. If you have to kill a chicken and it's telling you that this is gonna change the trajectory of your bad luck, and you gotta think about it, that's weird to me. Like, fuck the chicken, because you're gonna eat a chicken. You're gonna go to Pollo Loco. You're gonna do all this other shit. So who cares?
Get some nuggets.
My son tries to bust that with me, right? Because my son's 14, and he's like, "Oh, I hate that we kill animals." I'm like, "Well, your shoes are leather. What the fuck? Your belt is leather. All these things come from animals. You ain't vegan, so what's the issue?"
Do you guys
here?
eat the chicken?
We don't. No.
And who eats it?
Nobody.
Sacrifice.
We toss it.
wasteful.
Don't the only
I
time-
don't
no,
care. I
don't the
don't
only-
care.
Oh my God,
I don't really
Xavier.
care. But if
The
you're,
only time-
if your
no.
son, then that's pretty. I mean, ¿por qué no se lo come? Why couldn't you? Is there a reason why you can't?
Because you're cleansing somebody
Yeah.
with it, so it's picking up all the bad
I
vibrations.
think the only
Pretty
time
sure
you're
in
allowed
But
to
if
do
you
that.
want-
I'm sure in third world countries that kill
of
that
course,
shit and te lo
and
tragan.
you want to know something? In Cuba, there's a river that people go to leave sacrifices to, right? So when I went, I was leaving, and my Cuban friend goes, "Look, turn around. There are they call them scuba divers in Spanish. I forgot the name for it. But I was like, what? And he's like, they get all the animals that people throw because they're really poor and they're eating them because they have nothing else. I think if that's your situation, luckily it's not mine. So, but I'm sure there's people who do eat it. And when we do kill bigger animals, like we just killed a ram,
You gotta eat that.
I asked people, and they wanted to take part of it home and cook it, right? Even my aunt.
Yeah, it's
Even my
right
aunt.
there.
So I was like, okay, take it, because we didn't clean anybody with it. It was just a sacrifice. So people took it and they ate it.
Yeah.
But
That's like the
chickens,
worst,
I'm
man.
not gonna.
Yeah, maybe I'll let. Okay, I'm
I'm not gonna defeather a chicken. Like, I'm not
Yeah,
gonna
that's
do
like
that.
that's the worst though. Like when it's like a 4-legged animal, it's like, oh man, dude, that thing's gonna kick, it's gonna shit, it's gonna pee.
Like, the animal doesn't really kick. To be honest with you, it's not like a human where you defecate right before you die. It's not like that.
You guys, how do you guys kill like a bigger animal? I know you guys kill a chicken like with a knife.
A
How do you guys
ram
kill-
But not
like
like
a
this.
huge animal.
Thank the Lord.
Well, you know what I
Or
mean.
whatever,
The
Lord.
fucking neck, bro.
But how do you guys kill like a
With a
like
knife.
With the knife?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole way through.
No,
Man,
well, we're
that's
taught
some
how to kill.
sanguinary
No,
shit.
we're taught how to bleed it out so that it doesn't suffer. Because the point is not for you to make it. Nobody has the right to kill anything. First of all, we go through a ceremony to be able to kill things with a knife. So when you go through that ceremony, they show you. There's somebody who shows you how to hit the right artery so that the animal isn't suffering.
Oh, so you guys bleed it out first and then chop its head off? That's what I was like, you guys.
No.
No, it's
That,
not like.
I mean, that's
because there's a little bone that keeps your neck and your head together, right?
and it's very tough. It's
And
to
it's
chop
very
that
tough.
off.
So
It's
you have
fucking
to-
hot tough. Yeah.
You have to let the animal bleed out, and then you crack the bone, and then you can cut it off.
Yeah.
I'm
learned
also a
that shit.
butcher. FYI.
Yeah. Well, I learned that shit through
Through the rancho?
decapitation videos on YouTube.
Oh, really?
We don't shank the same.
We don't.
The cartel does that shit on purpose. They'll give you dull knives, so you struggle to kill someone.
Ugh.
Te haces sanguinario.
Like, you watch those videos?
Not no more, but when they first came
But
out,
you
like when I
did?
was like 13, 14, when I was like,
I
hey,
could
que se murió
never-
so-and-so, can
I
you
could
look
never
it up?
watch that. Like, I think it's so gross.
Yeah, not right now I wouldn't watch it, but when they first came out, it was that shock culture.
He was
thing.
all
You
about
haven't
it.
seen
Yeah.
I couldn't. I would feel like, Ray, do we have another request?
I don't see anything here.
You
so
might want to
far.
refresh it because I've seen like a couple of them, and I don't want these
Alright.
fools to get mad.
And I don't want to get too drunk.
Here we go.
No, what do you mean,
All
bro?
the
Like
sudden.
later.
All of a sudden.
All of a sudden, bro, I told you the cap is at 5. People could buy 5 drinks.
Oh.
Thank you,
that's
3 eyes.
Let's see.
Lucky I'm only giving you a half.
sad.
Right?
I'm like making a face. I'm not even drinking it. I'm
I
like,
know you're not even drinking, and you're like,
I don't like it.
me gusta.
Trip, B-Real has another bottle down there, right?
So if you guys went sober, how long do you think you could be sober for?
Like, what do you mean, California sober or like regular?
What's
sober?
California sober?
Like, you don't do cocaine anymore, just smoke weed.
Okay.
And drink, no, and drink. You're not supposed to drink. If you're Cali sober, you're still not supposed
It's
to drink.
just weed.
It's just weed. Most people say, I'm
You
Cali
think you
sober,
could do
it's
that?
weed.
Just weed? Yeah,
how
I'd probably
long and
sleep
why?
a lot though.
For me, it's for how long and why and how much is someone paying me. Like when my dad would be like, stop smoking weed.
Why do you have to? Why do you have to?
Why does somebody have to pay you?
Because
Yeah.
to me, it's like, I don't. If it's not because I want to, then you got to pay me to do it. If I want to, then I could probably stop. But
Oh,
for
so you don't want to?
Nah, I don't see the need to.
Okay.
What do you mean? Fucking R.I.P. What is it? Ryan Moreno or Brian Moreno?
No,
He
yeah,
died?
yeah.
I was like, that's a good reason to stop.
I'm talking about drinking and smoking.
Oh, okay.
No, I wouldn't stop. I mean, I might do. I mean, I'll go a week, nomás por nomás.
I said one time, like, my friend's wife got told by their santero or their babalao that she couldn't smoke anymore. And I was like shocked because this girl's like a total stoner, and like she actually went and kicked it cold turkey. And I told her, like, I talked to her every day. I was like how do you feel? Like, cause I know, like, I'm not gonna lie, like, I think I'm gonna smoke. I'm gonna smoke till I get fucking old. But are there people that can you appeal that? Like, you know, like
appeal this?
Yeah, like,
can
can
you?
you-
Nah, this is
can
you
you-
gonna argue with the gods?
no, cause every
Arguing with the gods? over
every
here?
reading you open.
Shit, dude.
Well, bro, every reading you open it up, you can ask again, right? Like-
Ask what again?
Like, be like, what? Can I smoke again, bro? Like, please.
No, well,
like,
here's
like-
the misconception. If they tell you can't, that you should, we don't tell you can't. We tell you that it's in your best interest not to, right? So if we tell you that and you choose to do it, I mean, that's on you.
that is
You're
true.
gonna reap the benefits or the outcome of whatever you choose to do. I can't change you. How old are you?
29.
You think that I can tell you something and make you do something?
Yes.
Religion doesn't help
Oh,
that.
what do you mean? I mean, yeah, you can change my mind though.
But not like
You
you
can
like,
change my mind.
like you like to drink. If I'm like, you
Yeah.
should never drink again. You're going to be like, why? I'm okay. I've been drinking. I'm straight, right?
Somebody
Like, I'm
said-
good. It's not affecting me.
Somebody said God's customer service, please.
Like, so,
Hey, did you find another one?
Okay, so
Alright.
here's 293, $10. Enough is enough. Shots for XG.
Oh, that's for you.
And then
Oh, dude,
Ray,
disgusting.
$10. He's on Ya Sabes.
Oh, fucking
big
Shots, same team. Saludos a todos. We parted XG this time. Just smack him in the head for us. LOL.
They want you to get socked, fool. That's number 2.
A long time coming.
you don't even have you don't have water or nothing. You're just fucking going about this like, okay. Just don't throw up. And if you do, don't throw up in front of me because I'll throw up too.
They're good. They're
Are
good.
you one of those
Ray
people that,
knows
like,
the
I
champ.
throw
If
up?
somebody throws up, I'm going to throw
I throw
up.
it too. Especially if
just
like,
not.
it doesn't matter if it's a fucking bitch ass baby, I'll still throw up.
Yeah, I'm not good with throw up.
He's gonna still good at throwing up because even when his own throws up, you don't know he threw up.
Yeah.
I
I'm
find out like 2 days later, his girl will tell me or he'll tell me.
like,
Yeah, for real. He'll tell me that. Hey,
like that day at Bob's Bart's
Bart's.
barbecue too.
I didn't even know, and I
guys
kicked
didn't
it with
know
you
I
all
threw up till,
night.
like, 2 days later, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he threw up at Bart's, dog. We were wasted.
Wow.
'Cause
You were drinking?
No, because we
No.
put too much in the little
Too
cap.
much party.
We put too much yayo in the cap, and then it just too dry, and then I started sweating, and I was like, for a second, I told my girlfriend, I was like, take me to the bathroom. If I die, at least you know what happens to me. And then I just felt like sweaty, and I just threw up, and then I was like, all right, I'm back.
That's how I knew it wasn't good because he's went and he was like, I don't want
You
it.
saw me.
You
saw
said
me.
you don't want it. I was like, oh, they're getting good. I literally, you said you don't want it. And usually,
I
I
just
come on,
think
don't be a
it
little
was
bitch.
it was too strong.
Yeah.
It was too.
That's too much fentanyl.
I didn't.
That's what that sounds like.
I would have gone to sleep if it would have been too much fun to sleep. But
I'm really gonna pray for y'all. If I was a praying person, the fact that you guys risk this shit, just stop doing coke.
we are already.
Like you guys are like just
we
stop
had
doing
another
coke.
friend die yesterday.
You know that we talked about this the very first time I was on here because it was the whole Kate Quigley thing. You guys were like, "We're
And now
not gonna
she's
do
back.
coke. We're not gonna do coke. We're not gonna do coke." And now you guys are like, "Okay, we're not gonna do coke." Like, is this a Christmas thing that we do every
It's
year?
an annual
Like,
episode
what the fuck?
where we remind ourselves. See, bro, we can't go.
And then the holidays are coming. It's gonna be hard, dog.
Yes, because everybody goes
The
home. to
season's
snort
over, bro.
coke-
We get a 2
snort
months.
coke on the holiday.
We get a
They
2
do.
month
It's
start.
not. It's for real.
No, it's not fucking for real. It's for real for you, but not
No.
everybody.
Yes, it is.
Cállate.
A lot of people,
Xavier.
dude.
What drug use goes up during the holidays?
As
Big
this
time.
fall.
Hell
Well,
yeah.
because
Drugs,
suicide
yeah,
goes
yeah.
up during the holidays too.
Dude, you're with your family. Hey, agarra la bolsita. Estamos con toda la familia.
That's just
Échate
your
el
tios,
perico.
bitch. My tios don't tell me
I
that.
was like, who's fucking family? My brother's a cop. What the fuck are you talking about? Ain't nobody agarrando la bolsita. You have not met my mother. You don't know she ain't passing no bolsita. Like, it ain't gonna happen.
Their mom is not doing that.
Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that's how it goes down.
That's a you thing, not a we thing.
Nah, I'm
That's
gonna get a
you
Christmas
thing.
tank this year.
Show your new tank. She has to baptize.
No,
yeah.
we already baptized it.
We
What
did
the fuck is
baptize
this?
it.
The NOS tank. With the happy balloons.
And he has some with his face on it. So like,
No, you don't.
yeah.
All the balloons, yeah.
He's like,
And they come with confetti, and it's cool.
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, people are.
That's pretty fucking funny, actually.
I was like, I gotta go out in style. I was like, we couldn't. You can't die. There's no fentanyl in the tanks. We just, it's like having an AC system in your lungs. We just feel cool.
feel cool.
I'm gonna just reserve my.
I mean, if you go to the dentist, you get laughing gas. That's what it was.
I don't give myself laughing gas though.
I mean, maybe sometimes we all need a little laugh. Like,
you ever like consulted people who like had like serious drug problems?
Yeah.
And like,
I don't think this is serious though. We're not. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah. Like I was like, we're not.
I mean, that's the first fucking sign.
let me finish.
All right.
Go ahead, Ray.
Yeah, so like, let's say somebody comes like, I need your help, Ashe. I need a reading. I need guidance. What's the success rate of people turning their lives around?
I'm not a doctor.
I know. And
You know, but people.
it's all within yourself.
Yeah, but people come to me and think I can really like give them a magic cure to not be addicted to something, and unfortunately I cannot. You know, I think that the people who've come to me, I'm not saying this is everybody, right? But the people who've come to me who have serious drug issues are people who have also a lot of repressed shit that has happened to them. And I try to help them to work through that for themselves. And I mean, it's really hit or miss. Some people work through it and then they like will stop doing very heavy drugs and just like smoke pot. I have somebody who came to my house and was like doing meth consistently. And then he started doing more spiritual things. And now he's like medicating himself with pot. And now he's trying to stop smoking pot and do, I guess that you could smoke some other herbs. Like you can do different herbs that are not pot.
What do you mean? What kind of herb?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, he's smoking that dad grass.
What is that?
It's like it's like doesn't have THC. It's just
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
So because he's trying to quit everything, right? So, you know, I mean, your life is really only in your own hands. I can only guide you. Whatever you choose to do is whatever you choose to do. And there's people who do a shit ton of drugs and I'm like, this is an issue. And they're like, nah, it's not. Okay, then it's not because I'm not you and whatever, you know?
Yeah, like I think you'd get kicked out of getting a reading, Xavier. Whoever.
I had somebody show up to my house high as fuck one day at the door, right?
They came from here, huh?
From weed?
They came.
Nice fuck from weed?
I think it was a combination.
They came from the group.
were-
We don't smoke the same.
No,
shit.
they didn't. They got referred by one of my god kids. And when I went to the door, I was like, dude, you can't come in my house. And they're like, what do you mean? And they were like all offended. And I was like, well, you're high as fuck. So we could try this again, but it's not going to happen. And I have my godchildren who smoke pot and I tell them, if you're going to come see me, you're going to come visit Orisha. That's not something that I do in my home. So you cannot show up like that either. It's a respect thing. Religiously, we have a lot of respect. So
Yeah, bro. I don't smoke until I leave there, and then until I get on the freeway. I was like, hey, my vape. I was like, yeah. Like,
it's also thank God.
like I was like, yeah. Either way, I'm gonna hit it because like. If I'm in Hire or Sordo,
I'm still gonna fucking do it.
Yeah, I'm still gonna
Is
hit it.
it happy or is it sad?
Yeah, because I'm gonna hit it out of stress or I'm gonna hit it out of positive. Because you're either
fucking
gonna have a positive reading. It's like going to the dentist almost, bro. Except like it's not supposed to feel like they're pulling teeth every time. That's what it felt like before. You know, when I've been to other places where it's like I didn't want to go. Like I dreaded. The day
No,
I
it
have to
shouldn't be
go.
a dread either. Like you should want to go.
I guess like a checkup. It's like, man, I'm like just. Hey, we're gonna.
Plus,
go.
we don't like talk shit to you. We're not like fucking like if you showed up and be like, no, that's no, you know, like because the truth is it's your life. But you obviously came to me for something. Can you do obras? Can you do things if you keep doing drugs? Of course you can. Is the effect going to be different? Of course it is. Is it gonna work? Of course it is, because these are all spiritual things, and when spirituality and energy moves, is when your life starts to progress.
I've been told to tone it down, bro. And I was like, how long do I gotta listen to this is
16 to 21
yeah,
days.
16 to 24 days. And I'll sit there, bro, and I'm like,
Like when you're bad, you're not like a Catholic.
I gotta smoke, but I'm like, I'm just gonna run an extra mile. So I don't
Or so we tell people, like, I have a lot of people who are like, I smoke this much a day. Well, knock that shit to half. Knock it to a third.
That's what I said.
It's progress. It's not perfection.
Yeah, that's what I said. Because I asked those questions, fool. If they're gonna tell me it's like, hey, it's probably not good if you like smoke super heavy, then you just clear your mind out so you start thinking clearly. I'm like, well, how long? You know, like
No, yeah, a lot
like
of
this is what
people
you
ask
ask.
that.
It's like
I like that.
16,
Even,
21
I like that
days.
if I believe whatever I believe in, I just gotta go to a priest. He tells me 7 credos y 7 Ave
That
Marías.
priest-
That fool molested
And then
you
I
too.
just
That
do
priest
that.
who probably
and then I just do, I
masturbated
just
right
do, I
before he
just
saw
do
you.
7 credos, 7
Yeah,
Marías,
dude.
and I'm good to go. Ya está limpio. Couple Hail Marys sometimes. Sometimes the
That's-
list was long. Sometimes the list was long. I even told my mom, I was like,
That priest
all
is
of them?
Louis C.K.ing it behind that.
For sure, because they're human. Like, what the fuck? Plus, I don't think any one human has the right to absolve you of your fucking sins. I'm not absolving E-Zone of whatever bad he did. That's dumb. Like,
Yeah,
who?
but I know where you're coming from. But even if I believe that,
do
you know how good that feels.
Yeah, but
Like, you know how good that feels. That this feels like, well, just do this.
You like to
do
live in
that.
that. You like to live in that
Yeah,
world.
sacabó.
Okay, pues.
Yeah, it's like, come on.
Okay, pues.
I don't believe
Yeah,
in
but
it.
you're
I know,
doing
but
it.
I'm just saying that's what I grew up in.
That,
If I'm
that's
gonna-
what you would go towards if you did.
That's
Of
not
course, why would I go with
spirituality,
something?
though,
Why would I
man.
go with some new? Like I don't just. I was.
I could just do this whole shit that I was used to.
I mean, it's not that I would, but I'm like.
You're lying to yourself at that
Huh?
point.
What if
That's
you
why I don't
meet
do it.
somebody? What if you meet somebody who's super spiritual,
She's fine, fool.
Dude,
but she's fucking fire?
But yeah, but she's fine,
She's
bro.
fire.
Oh, he's on. I
Like
don't.
fine, bro. Like I'm talking about, like fine, bro. She's the girl that like you're like, damn.
They've all. Dude. I don't. I mean, I don't care.
And she'll give you papeles.
I don't. It's
Nada.
that to me.
Nah,
it's
you're
not-
tripping, bro. You're tripping.
Dude,
You rather
It's
get
the
kicked
liquor.
out. You rather get kicked out.
You would have.
You rather get kicked out.
If you would ask me this probably 5 years ago, I probably would have said yeah. But I'm at the point where I need to ask you. I'm like, who you voting for before I'm thinking about dating you?
That's more.
You
important.
don't vote.
Yeah,
You don't have
guys-
papers.
That still doesn't mean I don't. I still don't
Get
fucking.
the fuck out of here, Xavier. Oh my god, no mames. Yeah.
What
You
if,
said
I
you
can't.
don't
So
know. You don't have papers, bro.
I
That's-
still want to know your
Why would that-
political thoughts.
Why does that matter, though?
What do you mean? Why does that
Why?
matter?
She could
Because I
be-
need to know your morals and your political thoughts
if
and where
she-
you stand
if
on.
She's
on
religion, but she's religious.
Morality
that's
is
what I'm saying.
attached to your political power, like beliefs.
I mean,
All right.
abortion is pretty much.
I know how he's gonna
where
say
you stand
yes.
on it. It's part of morality.
I know
You
how
feel
he's
like
gonna say
abortion,
yes.
Yes.
or no?
Xavier.
Yes, of course I do.
Xavier, same scenario. Now it's the finest guy of your dreams. You see?
Oh,
Oh, we gotta be gay. That's
you
what we're saying.
see? I said girl. I said girl.
He's gonna say yes, but that one. It's gonna
But
be.
yeah, no, I don't.
No?
I'm very. I don't know. I'm a lot where I'm like.
Dude,
Well, the thing is, because
she's
when
gonna
I
sock
okay,
you.
the
She's gonna be
last time,
third guest
okay,
to
the
sock
thing
you,
that
bro.
trips me out is because, and I think I've told these on this. I was like, the last girl I lived with that I was dating, I lived with someone I had no idea what they believed in, other than like what movies
That's
they like.
fucking weird too.
No. I knew things about her, but nothing like important,
nothing
like
deep, nothing deep.
nothing deep. And that's what I meant. I was a kid. I was 21, 22.
Very surface.
Raves, party, pero nada like, hey, well, what if this happened? Well, what do you believe about like vaccines, like stupid shit that now I'm like, oh, dude, I need to know before I even do anything other than think about it. And
You're very deep.
so now I'm thinking that's what I'm saying. You would have asked me this a bit long, I'd be like,
Like
yeah.
4 years ago, you're like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, yo, no, I need to know because if I have kids with you, I need to know if I have to fight with you over
Oh, we're
whatever
thinking about
this is.
procreating. That's why.
Of course, I'm Mexican. What do
We're
you
gonna
think?
procreate.
Please don't
Okay.
procreate, Xavier.
Well,
Without,
there's some Mexicans that don't even want to procreate.
Truth.
I mean, I do though.
Yeah, straight up, dude.
I do. I love myself.
I want to
enough.
go to Disneyland by myself.
I love
dude.
myself enough.
He's like, I
wanna
want
live
a mini
myself.
me. I want a mini me.
Yeah. People that don't want kids, I'm like,
A mini
I don't really like
pervert?
myself. Huh?
A mini pervert?
No.
A little
fool.
soccer fan.
A little soccer fan.
Mini tecate?
A little tecate lover. Little tecate. I need someone to grab my tecates.
Tecate light?
Yeah.
My first Tecate, Xavier Junior. Hey, do we have another request?
No, we don't.
I don't know.
Not
Refresh
at the
it.
moment.
Dying.
I'll refresh it.
Refresh.
You guys are funny.
They
Well,
are.
well, now I see that you're ready to procreate. Totally different. The next time I come,
I'm not ready to procreate.
you're gonna tell me that you're spiritual.
No, I'm not ready to procreate.
Have you gone to any? Other places around the world?
I just got
since we last
back
seen you?
from.
You always go everywhere.
I know. What's a lot? Did you guys see me after Budapest?
Last time I checked, you were at Cuba, and like you had like this one like Santeria dude wearing my high hunger hat, which is really cool.
He's
Yeah.
he's the most popular singer for Orisha in Cuba. He has albums and shit. He travels the world with
Who are
the
we
Cuban.
talking about here? Sorry.
There's my friend Nawe. He's a singer in Cuba, and he gave me a hat, and I had him take a picture in it. But he travels like the world. He's in Paris right now singing.
for
Like,
Santeria stuff.
Yes, like
They
his
do
voice.
Santeria in Paris.
Yeah.
Damn,
His-
bro, they got
It's worldwide, I'm pretty
His
sure.
voice is legit, but they like rent out like concert halls and stuff because he does like they do like traditional Afro-Cuban shows. But yeah, he's cool. Every time he sees me, he's like, no tienes otro gorro? I'm like, that's not me. That was my friend. Like,
Next time you go, let me know. I'll send him some hats.
oh, awesome.
I
Yeah,
will.
I'll tell you.
That's cool. I'll send him some hats.
Yeah, that's why I had him take a picture in it. I went to Budapest. I went to.
Where's that at?
That is by Hungary.
And that's like, I'm pretty sure.
By Prague.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Anthony Bourdain went to eat there, right?
I went to Prague. I went to Michelin. I went to 2 Michelin star restaurants there.
Dope. Which ones?
Fucking. If you ask me, I have no fucking clue. But one of them was inside the Hotel Budapest. So if you look it up, it says it right there. It has like a, maybe it's Michael's, but it was very good. And then
What did you eat at Michael's?
Like good as in like 5-star.
Was you with
Michelin
moms?
star? You know,
I went with my mom and my
That's
son
cool.
and one of my mom's goddaughters, who's Michael Madre. We all went. Budapest. I want to tell you something.
No,
Go shopping in Budapest.
yeah.
Why they got like,
What? Tell me. There's no luxury tax.
oh man, that's sick.
And the euro's so flipped right now. You get shit like Louis Vuitton, all that stuff really cheap.
What did you eat at Michael's?
What did I eat at Michael's? Why?
The Michelin star.
You're scaring me.
interest-
Why?
I'm
Did you
interested
know
to know
something
Yeah.
about it?
He's my high hungry partner.
I
love food.
Oh, okay, good. I had a filet mignon, and then I had lobster.
that sounds
They're
fire, dude.
known for their lobster mashed potatoes, and then
What?
I think I had like a beef tartare to start with.
Have you ever had beef tartare? Beef
Have you had
tartare
beef
is fucking
tartare?
fire,
I had
bro.
it one time. Yes.
You're really a foodie?
Yeah, he has.
I just
You know
like
that
to
show
eat like
High and
this.
Hungry? He's my partner. We created
Oh,
it.
have you guys been to Otoño here in downtown?
No.
It's
where's
like
that?
fancy, but you guys should go. The food is really good. Otoño. Go.
What streets?
I think it's on off of Hill.
Okay.
And then you guys been to Bestia, right?
I've been to Bestia.
Bestia's
Bestia's
good.
yeah.
And yeah, I'll tell you a bunch of stuff to go to. I'm a foodie too. I love
Yeah,
food.
we have our shows like we have a show on online we do. It's called High and Hungry.
Yeah, I watch it sometimes.
And it's like he's never on
But
camera.
I don't know whether I can trust you guys because sometimes I'm like, are you really high or is the food good?
No, we there's a.
Ray didn't even say nothing. He's like,
I was about to.
Yeah, like like with us, it's like it's not like we're just being like, oh, it will be our first time everything's tasting good, but it's like we've been around enough people where it's like we like some of the places we have they've all grown to progress, and some of them have even made the Michelin star list in LA. And we were there before they even had that attention. Like we were the first ones to review them, so that was us kidding that. We're like, yeah, this is our first time putting you on there, and then you're like, wow, 3 years later, you're in the Michelin star list.
Ashe, I will tell you this. If one of us has gone back there more than at least twice, it's bomb.
Okay.
For sure.
good question. Do you know
And the
why?
people, you know how the other day you and a hello of yours was leaving the house. Yeah, that's just crazy, bro. There was one fool that was leaving the house, bro, and he was getting a reading, and I had to wait for mine, and then I was like this fool. I felt like I knew his face from one of the shows, like from one of the live shows that we've done. But then this fool, like, he smiled, he's like, yeah, like he knew me already. He was like, what's up, E-Zone? And I was like, first of all, I was like, nobody here should know me as E-Zone here. Like, you know what I mean? Like this, like, and then he said, what's up? And then when her mom told me, he's like, yeah, he heard you talking outside, and he was like, he was like, how do you? Her mom was like, how do you know him? And then I asked him, I was like, how'd you end up here? He was like, the first episode. He's like, I was going through some stuff, and I kept coming back, and I was like, that to me tripped me out, bro, because he was leaving the house as I was showing up for my reading.
He's nice. My mom doesn't know E-Zone as E-Zone, so when I say E-Zone, she's like, ¿Quién?
Yeah,
I'm like, Mom.
she knows me as Edgar.
She's like, ¿Quién?
Do you know why what Michelin 5-star actually means or where it came from?
I really don't, but I know that it means
Michelin
you're going to
star
pay
guy?
a fucking shitload for the food.
So what it means is, you know the Michelin tires? I've said this before, but do
Is
you know the
this
Michelin
true?
tires? No, 100%.
Okay, go.
You know the Michelin
Yeah,
tires?
yeah, the white suit guy.
So they used to have they want you to buy their tires, right? Back in the day, like whenever they started, like in the 1800s or 1800s, they came out with una revista, a magazine, and on there it used to tell you 5 stars. Like, this is worth wasting your tires to go to this restaurant because it's so fucking bomb.
Shit, that's very interesting.
Yeah, so a 5-star Michelin, but that's literally from the tire company telling you, like, it's worth the drive to go here. Like, five stars, it's worth.
like for sure,
No,
sure.
fly there.
Okay.
4 is drive there. 3 is if you're on the way.
If it's
stop
there,
by.
try it.
Yeah, so that's where this 5-star Michelin thing came from. But that's where it's from. It's from literally
I
the
learned
tires.
something today.
Yeah, I every time somebody brings it up,
You're
I'm
like, let me tell you.
yeah, because it's like when I found out, I was like, no way, the tires have something to do with food. And it's all about distance, about how far
fucking
it was.
Beast Taqueria right next to a Jiffy Lube, dog. Yeah. I was like, the other day though, I went to get an oil change, And I was like,
it's just right there.
And I told him, I was like, hey, how long is it gonna be? He's like, we got like 3 cars in front of you. I was like, I'll be back. I'm gonna go get some ceviche. And then I went to go sit down, and his wife was there, and she's like, hey, what's up? And she started cooking, bro, because I like that. Certain restaurants, bro, like they treat me like I've become part of their family, bro. Especially when it's a family-owned business, and they're like right there. The wife is like, "How you been?" She started asking me about my girlfriend.
Where's this at?
And on Adams and Jefferson, right? Right? Is it? No, Adams. It's on Adams and yeah, Adams by Adams and La Brea. It's called Beast Taqueria, and it's been on. It's on the Michelin's Michelin list in LA, and it's been on. Well, the guy Phil Rosenthal from Feed Phil on Netflix.
Yeah, the Feed Phil guy.
Yeah.
Don't Feed Phil.
We
Don't
went to
Feed
his
Phil.
book signing. I love that dude.
Oh, I
Yeah.
watched that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watch all kinds. You watch a lot of nerdy TV too.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean,
I
I
watch
want
a
to
lot
be one
of
of those nerds out there. Is once day I'll become cool with me
It's
smoking
all-
weed. We showed up to that book signing, and all these white people were like,
Who the
Ooh.
fuck is you?
they were just like, "Who is that? Our credit is going down." Like, there's like, I was like, "What the fuck, you guys, man?" Like. Like nobody wanted to sit around us till there was out of seats.
I'm
I
not
was
gonna lie.
man.
I'm not gonna lie. When you took that picture, there was no one around you.
Yeah, no, there was no.
Yeah, when you posted that video, I was
And
like,
the
"Yo, where
dude
the
who
fuck did
looked
these
like
fools
he had an
at?"
important job where his wife sat in front of us, he like kept getting up, like he thought he was gonna get some contact high and fail his drug test. I was like, man, fuck this dude, man.
You guys went to high as fuck off.
He
I
told,
forgot.
yeah, he was all like, and then like wool, like the Pendletons are wool, so
Yeah.
wool retains.
It retains all
Yes,
the
so
smell.
I went in there stinking, man. Like I went in there just like smelling. Every time I moved, it was like, and then it's
Your
like,
own little smoke cloud.
yeah, it was like if I went like this, smoke would have came out like a chalkboard. Like it would,
People are weird, right? Like I went to this seminar for witches, supposedly. It was about empaths and like people who have clairvoyancy. And I want to say that
what's clairvoyancy?
clairvoyancy is a gift that people can develop or are born with, where clairaudient is people who hear spirits, clairvisual is people who see spirits, right? Clairvoyant, people feel spirits. There's 5 clairs. So they gave this like thing, right? Where I've always wanted to go and see what they charge you for. I'm like nosy like that, right? But it's very white. I have nothing against white people, whatever. But I went to this thing. It was like $900. They sit you in a room. Everybody there was white. Everybody looked like
Hocus pocus.
they either looked like they were all trying to look like the people from Hocus Pocus, or they were trying to be like some kind of fucking influencer. It was like fucking weird as fuck.
Harry Potter costumes on.
Legitimately, there was like 5 or 6 people where I'm like, they need a broom. Y ya acabaron. This fucking outfit is amazing. But we sat, like I went with a friend of mine. We sat kind of in the middle. Nobody sat next to us. I was like, what the? And I went literally in a shirt that said like Spooky por Vida and tennis shoes. Like what are we gonna do here, right? Nobody talked to us. Nobody sat next to us. Nothing. But one of the things is they have you sit in front of somebody you don't know, and they have you give them a cold reading, which is just whatever you feel, So they had all of us do it. So I did mine with an older lady. Nothing that she told me was like legit. I was like, no. She was like, you have a lot of children. I was like, this bitch thinks because I'm Mexican. I said, no, I don't. You need to see the world more, bitch. I mean, I'm hardly here. No. So, and then when I read her, of course, I was awesome. And she was like, oh, okay. And then after that, they wanted to sit next to us. I was like, don't fucking sit next to you racist ass people. There's so many white Americans who want to get into indigenous magic now. It's fucking crazy.
It's like the way this is hilarious when you explain that, because I'm like, oh, it's crazy. We didn't mind showing you guys back in the day, but you guys obliterated everybody.
Yeah, like, I was like, what
it's
the
not like we
fuck's
weren't
gonna
friendly
happen
enough to
here?
like teach you guys everything, but you guys killed everybody. So that was that.
There's a lot of weird people in magic now, to the point where I'm almost like hesitant to tell people that's what we do, because I've gotten people who come up to me and are like, I'm 7th generation witch from the da-da-da-da-da. And I'm like, what?
Like they're gangbanging on
Yeah,
you?
I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean? Bitch, what does that mean? Like, I don't know what you're telling me. Tell me some shit. Be psychic. Because if not, I don't want to hear all this other stuff. People tag me all the time on TikTok stuff. I've been busy, so I can't argue with everyone, but it's retarded. Like, it gets to
I
the
love
point.
that you say that.
Yeah, like it gets to the point where I'm like embarrassed for people. Even the fake santeros, they're the fucking worst. The worst. By the way, people, this little green and yellow bracelet goes on your left hand. When people wear it on their right hand, they're fucking wrong. That's clue number 1.
Or like when people.
Because all of our bracelets go on our left hand because it has to do with your heart.
What about when people start trying to flex the collares? Aren't they supposed to be
How
like?
fucking dumb is that?
Are like from my understanding is
I'm like, ugh.
you're supposed to like when you get those chains, like they're supposed to be
leques.
under the leques. Yeah, they're supposed to be under.
Why would you show somebody? Let's say you were going out into a dangerous situation and you have a gun. Why would you wear your gun on the outside? What's the point of that? There's no point to that. If you really want to go in strapped and you really are ready to do something to change your life, you're gonna hide whatever you have. So if we're giving you powers to help you, why are you wearing them out? So that people can assume things about you, or so that people already know. Because if I see you with collares and you're my enemy, the first thing I'm gonna do is go get consulted so I know what you're doing. So no, please. I see a lot of people with collares. I see a lot of the baby narcos. It's very interesting.
You know what's interesting? Joe Sands, $20. Y'all look thirsty.
Okay, so I gotta ask you something.
There you go, Xavier.
So is this the stupid TikTok shit you're talking about? Because I had to repost it and I got a lot of views. I'm gonna send it to Ray right now, actually, before I post it.
Yeah,
I
bro.
post it right here, but
You had to repost it?
I reposted on Tinfoil because it was interesting. It sounded like I mean, you know, I put question mark. What do you guys think? So let me send it to Ray and then I'll play right here right now for you.
Have you ever had somebody come into consulting with you, and then they're like exorcist style possessed?
Not in a consultation, but at a misa. I had a lady who stood up, straight up. I don't know if I told you about that, but she fell face forward like a board. And it took like 4 people to pick her up, and she weighed like 110 pounds.
Ready?
I'm now undergoing therapy.
Okay, so.
Damn.
The card.
I'm gonna play the video right now.
I saw this.
Yeah, she said she saw that, bro.
She's on his smiley.
In order for all the women in her bloodline to always have a vein,
Isn't that a generational hex?
while the men around
Exactly.
her suffer. Just to take a look at a few of them. Scott Disick went from being a relatively successful businessman to developing severe alcoholism and depression in front of the whole world. Travis Scott,
That's what your ex-girlfriend did to you.
#1 album in 2018, then becoming the most hated and disgraced artist of all time, and not releasing an album since. Caitlyn Jenner, who ruined her relationship with Chris and her children,
Sacrificed her dick.
ostracized by her own community.
I'm fucking done.
So what? I mean, what do you think? Is that a real hex? Is that possible?
20 presidential run.
I think the Kardashians definitely have something going on with them spiritually, but I don't think on purpose they're hexing all these men. I also think that they're attracted to people who have a lot of mental illness from the mom down, like the
You
fact.
think they pick them on purpose? You think they know? Like
I don't think people pick on purpose.
it's like in Bad Boys. Like girls that like bad boys, they like
I don't
guys that are
think
damaged.
it's like bad boys. I just think that they are attracted to something in the damage, maybe. But I definitely think they have something going on with them.
Hey, bro, Armenians be doing some gypsy
Armenians
shit,
do a lot of
They
brujeria,
got-
a
hell
lot.
yeah, bro. Like,
I-
So
but-
okay, so this could be.
I mean, their dad was Armenian, right? She's white. Kris
Yeah.
Jenner's white, right? The
bro,
dads
I'll
are-
tell you, I know for a fact,
and
bro.
I'm positive they do something spiritual. If they're not santeros, they do something.
Dog,
they
I know,
do something.
I know for a fact, dog. And
Take the shot.
yeah, here, cheers. Here,
Cheers.
thank you. Who bought this
Thank
shot?
you, homie.
Joe Sands. Thank you.
I'm scared for them. Is that normal?
So I know for a fact
You're not.
I'll be
That-
scared for you.
Thank you.
there would be like certain situations and people that I work with that have gone back to go see El Babalao and be like, these motherfuckers did some shit to me. I know for sure we're in business with these motherfuckers. And sure enough, they'll go get a reading or they'll read themselves. Yep, sure enough, the motherfucker's trying to get you to side with him, trying to get business. These motherfuckers, they don't seem like the type of person because they're out there fucking wearing Versace tight-ass shirts. They shouldn't wear, that don't
I'm
fit
fucking
them.
done.
They're out here fucking driving all white BMWs and shit. They don't look like the average person that you might want to consider. They don't even wear the fucking chains because it's a whole different get down, but it's still the same kind of magic. And they use it more for an eventual type of thing. It's never for healing, bro. It's
Well,
like,
that's the problem too, because you're given a lot of powers. Like I'm a palera, and I could do something to probably make something. Well, not probably. I can make some bad shit happen.
those are like,
I can make some bad shit happen, but then you also have to realize there's American witches do not believe in the rule of boomerang.
What's an American wish?
People who do not practice
The silver
Latin-based or Afro-based magic. People who practice more French or European
Like
magic.
Santeria shit.
like pagan
Yeah.
type shit, right?
Like paganism, the cult of Diana,
Cult shit.
Wiccas, Everything's a cult.
Hocus Pocus.
Hocus Pocus.
The Sanderson sisters.
The Sanderson. I love them. The Sanderson.
Did you see the
sisters.
new one?
I didn't. Everybody's telling me, and I haven't had
Watch
time.
it. Watch it with your family. It's great.
Really, I'm gonna
Really,
watch it.
Ray?
I'm gonna watch
I'm
it.
surprised that's coming from you.
Thank you, Ray.
It's a good movie.
But you hated Jurassic Park. I fucking hate you.
You hated Jurassic Park?
Dominion, Jurassic World, Dominion. I did not like it.
He just doesn't like Chris Pratt. You just can't admit that Chris Pratt, even the dinosaurs will just listen to him.
Chris Pratt is hot. Just saying. But back to what I was saying. You cannot do bad things and expect it not to somehow affect you, right? Like that's not kosher, you know? So I definitely think that there's people who have a fallacy and think that because you don't wear a million collares, because you're not out there flossing your fucking huge ass Santa Barbara or your fucking San Lázaro, that you're not legit. Like a good example is like my mom. You don't see her with one fucking collar, and my mom is the like best medium I know. Like everything I wear that's gold, that's jewelry, everything. My mom's, all of it has been fed with an
B-Real
Orisha.
got a big ass Santa Barbara on his neck though, for real. Remember, like, right, Ray?
B-Real?
Yeah, bro, like that
I
shit.
saw it one time. I was like, whoa.
He only wears it though, like when he I don't know, bro. I think it's a certain occasion where he wears it, where he's just like, hey man, like I probably had to feed something going on in his altar. I don't know, but like he has this one chain, bro. That I don't know. It's very rare to see him with it. But this like a whole saint, dude. Like it's
like walks on
Santa
its
Barbara.
own and shit.
It's a Santa Barbara like pendant, and we're like it is pretty intricate, right, Ray? Like it is detailed to the max. And I was like, all right, dude, damn, I see you.
It's an impressive work of art.
Oh, mira.
Yes.
That's coming back now. And I was just in Miami like 2 weeks ago, and that used to be like an old school Cuban thing, but now all the new like Santero people, they all want to wear the old school Cuban shit. So there's like a big resurgence of that gold.
So wow, there's even like fashion trends amongst the
Of
practice.
Of course there
Okay.
is. People always come up with like something new. There's people who are doing shirts that have like I'm a child of, like wow, I'm a child of this, I'm a child
I
of
know
that.
they started showing me that in a sponsor, and I was like, oh my god, I felt offended.
Is it offensive? Like,
I was just like, this is corny, bro. They drew the LA wall like Mickey Mouse status, like todo pintado. Like I'm like, bro, this thing's not even supposed to have a face traditionally. Like,
Paisas always
you know,
wear,
like,
Paisas always wear shirts with La Virgen Maria. Y
They
Jesus.
do.
Why is-
What are you
is
talking
it-
about? Paisas Martin wears fucking the
Yeah,
Virgin
but
Mary every day.
so it's not disrespectful. You guys find it disrespectful?
no, like, I'm talking
I
about
don't
the
think
one.
it's disrespectful. I think it's comical.
The one that I saw specifically where it's like they kind of Mickey Mouse Disney themed all the orishas or whatever, you know, the deities, and I'm just
I
like,
think I've seen something like
and
that.
I was like, man, they look like Funko Pops.
oh, that'd be a good one. A Funko Pop. I'd buy
Like-
that shit. That'd be funny. I see a lot of people.
stop giving him ideas, Ashe.
I'm just saying.
I wouldn't do that until I actually have an LA. Then I would be like, look, you can't.
Okay, we could do that.
Yeah,
We could do a
I'd be
Funko
like,
Pop.
can you guys ask him like real quick? Be like, hey, I don't know. I gotta have his blessings. He knows I'm good at
Ethan always
business.
wants to bargain with Orisha. He's like, can't smoke, but maybe. Can't do this, but maybe.
Can I appeal?
Can I appeal? Yes. Can I appeal?
Can I place an appeal?
Can I give an offering?
I think we were talking about that in my living room, and I said something that I can't do. He's like, "Can't you?"
Dude, I remember one
can't
time
you appeal?
I asked this question, bro, and my old babalao like looked at me like, is he being serious? He looked at B-Real like he was like,
You asked for a plea bargain?
no, fool. I was like, because I was like, so what kind of animals does it ask for? I was like, but what? And then he's like, well, you're gonna have to go get it. And I was like, what if this shit asks for like a gorilla or something? Like,
Oh my
like I was like, so what if I'm really hexed? I was like, it's something rare. I was like, and then he's like, it's not gonna ask for anything stupid like that, bro. Like, and then like they had a breakdown.
What do you
like,
mean you had to go get it? Like you just
Well,
gonna
you
buy
have to
it?
pick,
You
you
have
have
to
to
go buy
buy
'em.
it,
Yeah.
but you know you really don't. There's people who have a delivery service and will take it to you.
And they know what it's for?
Of course they do. Those people are santeros and they'll drive it to your house. I don't pick up animals, right? Because I mean, I don't want my car to get dirty.
Yeah,
Legit.
if you go pick them up at Saitel, bro, they have that little thing in the
You
back
gotta
of the
buy it-
car.
you
It's
gotta
like
buy it
bad,
alive,
bad.
Yeah,
I
of course, yeah.
I be hating
But
that.
there's like you pay them $20, they'll deliver it to your house.
I had to go pick that up, bro.
Like a lot
I went to
of
Saitel, bro, on Central, bro. And that's where for sure all the fools that want to get in the narco business
See?
go up, bro, to buy stuff.
See, that's what I mean. That's what I
What?
mean. All
What?
I gotta do is say cinco Ave Marias, cinco Padre Nuestros.
But you
and
don't even do that,
I
Carlos.
gotta no put no horse in my back of my house. I
said a
gotta
horse?
bleed this fool out first.
said
That's not you doing it.
horse?
Like,
I just
you just gotta
no,
be there.
but-
No, you have to be there, bro. What you have to do,
It's
like,
just,
you
it's
just
just-
have
How
to be-
funny is it?
I can't believe I was
how
complaining
funny
for Ave Maria. Like this is my shit sounds so simple to be forgiven.
Imagine, okay, so it took you 5 years to be like, I need to know if this girl believes in vaccines. So, like, in 5 more years, imagine if you're like, you know what, Ashe, I was wrong. I'm spiritual now. I'm a Buddhist or whatever the fuck.
No, that
you
wouldn't
are.
happen. That probably wouldn't
I'm gonna remember that.
Xavier, I kind of wish that you can have an experience, but like before, I kind of would wish you had like a Pinocchio experience where the fairy came. It's like, hey, I'm gonna make
I want to
you
be a
like
little boy.
non-toxic.
I want to become a little boy.
Yeah, like, you know, and you're gonna have a good experience. But
I was
now,
like, he's leaving with the donkeys.
but
The
now
donkeys.
it's like I kind of be like, I'm like, hey man, I kind of want you to really see that this is for real. Like, I don't want you to have an epiphany.
That's
but,
pretty fucked up that you want me to fucking be like Pinocchio, dog. You know he went to Pleasure Island?
I mean, so he learned his lesson though, right?
Think about it.
I told you about the donkeys.
His name's what?
Pinocchio.
What's his dad's name?
Geppetto.
Geppetto. Pedophile.
That was an old name though.
Okay, Sam Tripoli. Cálmate over there in the corner.
X, well, so you what would be enough for you to get freaked out? Like for you to
Freaked
be
out? Do you want to get freaked out?
not freaked out, but no, okay, but I'm saying like for you to be like,
Boy,
no, all right, no,
No,
but like, listen, even
Xavier's
if I got
always like,
freaked
give
out,
me the
can I
lotto number.
explain it like-
Dame papeles.
yes, I need
No,
some
Make me
shit like
rich.
that.
no, X, you're sitting at home watching TV, and this fucking shit just starts shifting for your table, and you see your drawers open up. What are you? Number one, I'm pretty sure you're probably gonna be
Dog,
like,
no matter-
Number one, you're probably gonna be like, he's on like,
No,
shit's
first
going on
thing
in my
is,
house.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, santificado sea
And
tu
then what if-
nombre.
what if it is-
That's what first thing, dog. No matter what. When I got my DUI,
you
Padre
pray,
nuestro
you
que estás en el
pray.
cielo.
Did it help you?
No, he still got the DUI.
I mean, I didn't get deported.
But what if it intensifies?
Oh.
What about you start doing that and it intensifies, bro? Shit starts going harder. What are you doing at that point? Your dog starts barking.
Praying louder. I don't know. fool.
Pray louder.
Yes.
I
But
heard
at
that
that,
works.
Yes, pray louder.
At that
And you-
point,
yeah.
you're not gonna be.
I've seen that.
You're not gonna be like, you know what, dude? Like, I know I've talked a lot of shit, but I gotta talk to Ashe about this. She's been telling me about this the whole time.
He's like, I get a
At
message.
this feeling, I have a
you are
feeling you're
getting
gonna.
a call from LA County.
You're gonna be in on something. I have a feeling.
I don't
next
even
time I
go
go
to
on the
your
road.
house,
Next time I
dude.
go on the road, he's gonna be like, "Hey, I heard you need someone to take
If
care
you
of your
wake up-
dog." Ahí voy de pendejo. Here are my keys.
Xavier, if you wake
and
up-
next thing
if-
you know, shit starts happening in my house, and he's always like,
You're gonna wake up at 3 a.m. today, dude. I'm gonna make sure. No, I'm just not
Well,
playing.
fuck.
Look, she's
I'm
like,
like,
"You know what's
that's
crazy?
messed
I'll
up.
be asleep.
You know what's crazy? My body will probably wake up at 3 a.m. Be like, fucking.
You're
Lisa.
so easily influenced?
I'm actually, when it comes to time,
Like
I'm pretty.
subliminal?
Yeah, it's fucking crazy. You see, we go. I gotta be up at 30 minutes. I'll wake up and like.
Can you clear that up?
And
Everybody's
it'll be
in the chat room
30
is freaking
fucking
out.
minutes.
Everybody's in the chat room is freaking out about. They keep asking this every 5 minutes. They're like,
What?
we all. What is it? What's the deal with 3 a.m.?
Oh my God. Okay, so that whole 333, 3 a.m., the witching hour thing. So that's European magic, the way that they believe it. They believe that it's a sign.
So what's European magic? Sorry to interrupt you one more
European
time.
magic is non-Afro, non-Latin.
The white. So that's the white, one
White,
again. Okay,
pagan,
my bad.
Not
Wiccanism,
indigenous.
Okay, white.
Not indigenous.
You
But
called it white last time, so I
yeah,
know it
like
was
white,
white,
like,
European. Yeah.
non-indigenous. We believe that if you wake up at the same time every night, like consistently, it's because something within you, your own spirit, is trying to warn you about something or tell you something.
Did you see his face?
What
wake
happened to
up-
him?
Why- okay.
I wake up every day like 5 minutes off. Well, I go back
5
to sleep.
minutes off
But I go
before-
back to sleep and
No,
I go
okay.
pee. Like, I mean, it's
So
like,
at
yeah,
3:25.
No, not 3:25.
Oh.
It's probably like around like 4 o'clock when my dad used to go to work. Como a las 4:30. I think it's just, to me, it's just kind of like clockwork. I wake up like 4 o'clock, 4:30.
All the time?
Well, it used to be because of my dad, and that's what my excuse
But
was.
how long has it been since you lived with your dad?
I live by myself now. That's the way.
But how long has it been since you lived with your dad?
Years.
Como el año.
Like 2 years
No,
now.
like a year because I just got the apartment.
Your dad wasn't even home. He was always with
No,
his
he was
Mexican
no,
wife.
fool, no, my dad
He was always with his-
was tripping. No, my dad used to live at my mom's house with his Mexican wife.
Okay. That's weird though because there's people who live. My husband goes to work at 3 a.m. and I don't wake up at 3 a.m. and he leaves our bed to go to work.
Man, you don't make him lonche? Oh man,
Well, what do you
gotta
mean?
make 'em lunch,
She didn't
eh?
say that.
First of all, just so you know, I do make lunch. Pa que sepas, but not at 3 a.m.
oh dude, my dad.
and that's when I want to because this ain't the 1920s.
I walk in their house, bro, and I see that
You gotta wake up and
there's stuff
Yo
there's
quiero
stuff
lo-
that you can
lo-
tell there's signs of cooking, bro. Whenever there's
Right.
whenever there's
the
clean
tomatoes-
trastes in the trastero,
He's
se
not-
comen esa casa.
He's not been to my house.
Yeah, like,
those
people eat,
tomatoes
bro.
on the sandwich are gonna get soggy overnight.
Who eats a sandwich? You gotta eat healthy.
Yeah, bro, you stop dating white girls, bro. Like, what the fuck, bro? Like,
I don't know.
like
Whatever you make.
vinaigrette is not that impressive on a sandwich, bro. Like, this shit is. There's
He
like.
knows been to my house. He knows we have an obsession with bread. We always have like a million pastries, and there's always clean
They
dishes.
put me onto a whole new pastry. I found a better pastry than Porto's in a sense.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie.
Like and it's in Downey. I was like, oh damn, this is fire right
You
here.
know me, dog. I'm not like super into pastries, but I was enjoying Diaz's green room. Ooh, cannolis. Oh, dog. I was
in
like,
New York?
That's the only time you indulge in food, huh? When it's free.
Oh, what do you mean?
Like, that's the only time Xavier's like, this is so good. I would have never paid for this, but I tried it now. I'm like, bro.
Qué malo. Where does he get his cannolis from?
I don't know.
Tell
I
him
would
to-
love
tell him
to know,
ship
but-
you some so I can.
But
so I
they
can
just had
try.
like a green room, just like fucking
Catering, yeah.
catering, like little. I call those a charcuterie board. What are they called?
charcuterie.
Charcuterie board. Like
Charcuterie
a
board.
fancy Lunchable food. This is a fancy
It is.
Lunchable.
It is. First of all, we had some of those at Disneyland.
Yeah.
Was it not fire?
It was fire.
Yeah. Okay. Thank
They
you.
were. They had some of that.
You
and
guys
I'm
had
not
a
gonna lie,
charcuterie board at Disneyland?
And the Star Wars bar. Shit was fucking tight. We went to the fucking Star Wars bar.
We had a
sat
blast.
down.
Yeah, we had
and
a
I was
blast.
Don't
like,
tell me. I saw him the
and-
next day.
And I was like, because I'm like, the homie's right there hooking it up. So it's like, yeah, get charcuterie board, get 10 drinks, whatever, it doesn't matter, just keep going. And we get the discount on it. But I was like, yo, I would have fucked up like 2 more. Next time we go, more charcuterie boards.
Xavier,
What's up?
where's my Statue of Liberty keychain?
Is that what I was supposed to? Oh, I'm gonna get you a bottle. I told this one.
That's not what he's asking, bro.
I know. I did not go to the Statue of
A
Liberty.
bottle is fine.
They sell that shit
Thank
at
you.
the airport.
Huh?
No, it's a
No,
Disney.
No, but I
one.
didn't think he'd want that because I was gonna bring them one.
Oh.
But I was like, this wasn't gonna tell me.
I
I
promise. C minus had his gout outburst, and you know what I brought him?
What?
A new Arrow Star Wars beanie just to keep his head warm.
I haven't heard anything about how's Dro.
Oh, we already planned out a new date.
You handled that?
I
You
handled
felt
it.
so bad. Honestly, I was there. I was a piece of shit because I am who I am, and I couldn't stop laughing.
So I don't. This is the part about
Still
the
laughing right
Disneyland trip
now.
that I didn't tell you about.
This one's laughing. It was something bad.
Oh, it's so bad.
So we all go, and one of my friends, I invite him, right? It's like, yeah. And then we're going down the escalator, and we have this mushroom chocolate bar. We all agreed to want to take mushrooms in the park. And I'm like, I was wearing these like khaki pants, and you could tell the outline. So I'm like, hey, Pedro, you're wearing cargo. Can you just put this in your pants?
At the elevator.
Yeah, no problem. It's cool. He's like, it's not my first rodeo. He goes, everybody gets through. I could walk in there with cocaine. I walk in there with like mushroom pills. I walk in there with everything like without a blast. Like nothing gets me. Pedro, on the other hand, has in his cargo pants, and then the little swan thing goes beep, beep, beep. And then like, could you take this out of your pocket, sir? And then they fucking hemmed them up.
I was already passed through, by the way. And then I noticed right away. You know
So
me.
what did they do?
So they call the first cop. The cop, first of all, officer.
They called the cops?
Well, yeah. Oh, yeah. So
Disney.
so the cop shows up first. That's the first one on duty, and then he's cool about it. He says, "Okay, cool. It's an edible," because he wasn't trying to deal with the whole
I don't want to do the paperwork on this
kicking
bullshit.
out, and do a citation over this. But then one of the workers is like, "No, it's not edible. It's a psychedelic mushroom." And then they have to call the fucking sergeant. The sergeant comes in, writes him a citation. He has a court date. They escort him out. He couldn't go into Disneyland with us. Yeah.
He has a court date?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's to pay a ticket though. It's like a speeding ticket.
It's like a.
Damn, I didn't know that part.
I have to pay. I'm gonna pay a citation though. I told him I was like, it's only my because I told him I was like, hey dude, it is my fault. I felt very guilty, and I'm like, and I told him I was like, that's only because get the get away, dog. I was like, you fucking better make sure. I was like, that you value a friend like me, dog. Because I'm like, I would have just
You
been
got
like,
him busted.
yeah, but I gotta take at least.
I don't know what he means.
At least take responsibility. I'm not gonna diss him. I know a lot of people would just be like, well, you too bad.
Then those people you know is assholes. Like he was trying to do a solid. You gotta help him.
I don't know. I couldn't. I don't.
But
know
I did
why.
I felt really so bad. The feeling didn't go away until I actually had 3 beers.
And I was sitting there wondering why like Izon felt so bad for a while
Uh-huh.
because Izon was like feeling bad, and I was like, well, that sucks. Like I was like, Dro's an idiot. I literally was like, not
Exes
Dro's an
like,
idiot.
Keep pushing.
Yeah, I didn't know Dro. I wasn't like Dro's an idiot, but I was like, the thing is like, ni lo quitaron del rapper. Pinche rapper decía, soy un fucking chocolate, un shroom bar. I'm like, at least take it out of there. Let them figure it out. Do your job at least. Don't give them the clues. So I'm kind of be like, man, you guys are dumb type of thing. And luego tiene el tinfoil. That's another thing. We didn't tell people that.
Oh yeah, so yeah, the thing that made it
That's
ring
why it
off
went
was the
off.
aluminum. Yeah, and,
The
and
aluminum
that's what
taken
made it
off.
bad. So
And we're in the tram, and I'm there like kind of like that sucks, And then Izon's just feeling bad. I'm like, why does he feel so bad? Like I understand that he feels bad, but like no es tu culpa.
Yo, what the fuck? Let's do
And then
Disneyland already.
and then Izon finally is like, well, it's because I gave him to him in the elevator. Dog, I couldn't stop laughing. Like for 10 minutes, dog. Even his girl was like, "You're an asshole." I was like, "Bro, you're."
nah, but we're gonna go again.
Yeah,
And I
it
told
was
him,
just-
I told him I was like, I get you +1. I was like, we're We'll go around Christmas time. They decorated November 11th, so we're gonna go see that bullshit fake snow. Have a little fucking pineapple Dole Whip, whatever the fuck we need to get.
There's a certain date.
I love the pineapple Dole Whip.
Not yet.
Don't play.
I'll let you know when.
And shout out to Caesar, the homie.
Yeah,
Oh,
shout
is
out.
that who was nice enough to take you guys?
Yeah, he blessed
help
us.
You out?
That shit was
Yeah.
so much
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yeah.
He was really cool. And
Izon
he-
got him wet. Well, Izon got soaked. It was kind of fun watching
We
them because
were-
I told these motherfuckers that was gonna happen. You know, me creyeron. And Izon got wet. My shoes got a little wet, but
Yeah.
just seeing
But you were
Izon
good?
get soaked, it was just like, told you, fool.
Oh yeah, people are saying you didn't. So what are you supposed to do after that 3 a.m. stuff? If you keep waking up at that time, what do you do?
Oh, so like something simple that you can do is you can get a bowl, any bowl, and put a bunch of ice in it. This is if your bed is on a riser, right?
Not a bowl.
Not a bong, a bowl.
Yeah, like no, say no, because like, that's
Yeah,
what you
not
call
a bowl,
yeah.
but a actual bowl like you eat out of, and put a bunch of ice in it right before you go to bed. Slide it under your bed, and in the morning, throw out that water out the front door before you leave. So see if that calms things down. If that doesn't calm things down, you can buy a pair of scissors, open them, and leave them open under your mattress, and see if that calms things down. If that doesn't calm things down, you need a fucking reading.
Calms like what down exactly?
Like you shouldn't be waking up at that time over and over and
Oh,
over
3
again.
a.m.
Mhm.
Oh, okay. That's interesting.
Because it's very specific. So that's definitely a sign. There's like some specific going into that.
Maybe you're not tired.
These fools are
Maybe you're
gonna
not
fu-
tired enough. I always say that.
These fools are gonna wake up at 3 a.m. and pick it, pack it. They're gonna fucking pack a bowl, bro.
Not that kind of, the kind you eat out of. You know what though? Dreams, I think that people don't take dreams seriously enough. And I think that subconsciously your dreams are always telling you something. Like I had a dream like 4 days ago that I was at an old office I worked at and that somebody was my dentist, right? And they're like, oh, we're going to help you with your back tooth. I remember. And I told my mom about it because it was weird. And then today I found out that somebody who I know, their brother passed away, one of my godkids. And I was like, the fucking dream about my tooth. Because whenever you dream about your teeth, it's somebody's dying.
Did that
About
happen
my
last
teeth
time?
all the time. No one's died yet.
But they have to fall out.
They fall out all the time. All my teeth fall for some reason. Like I'll be
That's not good that you're dreaming that.
like in my
He
dream. I'm-
mentioned that a year ago, and he's still having that dream.
Yeah, I'll have it
That's,
every like one every
that's
tres
not a-
meses, and no one dies. I'll literally this will be my dream. I'm playing soccer or I'm in a car or whatever, and for some reason I trip. Something stupid, I'll trip, fall, and then I'll literally get up and all my teeth will be gone, and I'll wake up and I'm like, oh, my teeth, I don't know
What does that
fuck.
dream mean?
And I'm really thinking my teeth are gone because I wake up, I'm like, well, Stengle, right?
So the
And
way,
I'm like, yeah, they're
the
there.
way it works is when you lose one tooth, the further back it is, the further removed from you the person is, the further to the front, the closer they are to you. When you lose all of your
They
teeth,
shatter. Like, yeah, mine are shattered.
that has to do with your lifestyle.
But what about it?
You have to monitor the way your lifestyle is when you have those dreams.
Dude, we got me.
Maybe te estás pasando de verga en esos tiempos.
We gotta stop doing coke
se
for
te
sure.
sale
fool.
todos los
One
dientes.
one of us is gonna die, and probably it'll seem like it's you because I don't have those dreams. Like,
And he gets consulted. He's gonna live.
I mean,
like, yo,
Izon does a lot more than me, though.
yeah, but I don't mind trees don't shatter.
But he's not having those dreams.
I saw. I've been having them for years. I don't know.
Years, fool.
Yeah, I
He
mean,
said
it's
a
just,
year.
if for some reason it's
He
just
said a
dream.
year.
No.
How come you're having
He said I said this a year ago.
Oh, but you've been having it for years.
Like it's been not that I have it all the time, but it is a dream that, like you said, it happens every so often. In one of my dreams, my teeth fall off. Like I'll be playing. Like here, for some reason, I'll be playing baseball, and for some reason, I'm the catcher. I missed a ball, and the bat will hit my teeth, and then my teeth are gone. I'll wake up, and that makes me wake up, obviously, porque like you got scared, and I wake up, and I'm like.
But do you see them fall out?
I see them like shatter. Yeah, like I see in the.
Yeah, that's not a good dream.
I mean, it really isn't. I wake up. I'm like, what the fuck was that?
What do
And
you
then
do?
I go back to. I mean, but I'm really good. I'm really good at going back to sleep. So I don't give a fuck.
You're good at ignoring things. You just keep
I
on
just, like-
punching. I hear you.
Yeah,
Like,
that's
what
not
am I
a
gonna do
good-
about it?
it's not a
Nothing.
good-
My teeth are there.
It's not a good trait to have.
What
It really
about-
is.
What about when I was a kid? I would have like the same.
You want some water,
dream
Ashe? I'll
often.
get you a bottle.
Yeah, please.
All right.
Thank you.
When I was a little kid, I would have the same nightmare often. Does
What
that
was
mean
it?
anything?
Were you falling? Because those are like normal kid dreams.
Nah, like I would be chased around this like abandoned like car junkyard, and there would be this like figure with like a very black like tattered robe or whatever, and it would chase me, and I would run away from it trying to escape, and every time the dream ends with him grabbing me by the neck, and I would look straight into its like red eyes. It'd be like a I can't say it's a demon, but it's definitely not human what you're looking at. It's crazy. It would happen a lot, and I would be scared to go to sleep.
When did they stop?
I don't know. I was a kid. Eventually, they stopped, but I remember having it a lot.
It could be that you attracted something or something attached to you for a moment in your life. Or it could be that something was going on in your home spiritually for that moment. Because kids, kids have sight until they're 5 years old. Their kids don't know how to differentiate really human from dead till they're 5. That's why you see a lot of things, like you'll see videos where people are like, "Oh, my kid talks to their grandpa and he died," and they see him, because children have that gift till they're 5. So when there's kids in the house, they'll often pick up on things that because we're so jaded and we're so already like vividos, that we don't pick up on it a lot. But I want to tell you something. Ever since I walked in, I saw you, and I don't know. Can I tell you something? Are you trying to have a kid?
Am I trying to have a kid? We've been talking. Yeah, we've been talking. We'll see.
We'll see.
Yeah, we set a certain timeline, and by that timeline, we'll see where it is. We'll see where we're at.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because ever since I saw you, I was like, oh, that's that's the energy that I got from you. Kids are great. But they're
Well,
expensive.
I have a stepdaughter.
Oh,
I
okay.
have stepdaughters.
Yeah. Kids are great. They're expensive.
Yeah, been told.
No, but this is like a kid of your own. The energy,
Right.
energy that I feel around you. I'm not gonna tell you nothing porque tú sabes todo.
I know it all. I'm like Walter Mercado.
This guy over
I'm just
here.
kidding.
Imagine.
Hey, I got a question for you. Well,
Sure.
I'm sure. If
I just
this.
read your fucking hat.
Well-
I'm done with you. I'm fucking done with you.
Shout out to Tommy A Plus Products.
I'm so fucking done.
It's 101. I think should we raffle this hat off? He's
Who?
on.
Thank you.
I literally just put it on. I've only worn it
Who
once.
gave you this hat?
A Plus Product.
Now we could sell that hat.
It's only one, but yeah, we could sell these.
Yeah, we could.
These are dope. Even though we're gonna stop. No more sacala. I don't even wear it. Yeah.
Now we're not gonna use those
know.
Pokemon spoons we have.
Fuck, there's a lot of merch.
Those are
tonight,
nice.
Yeah. But I was gonna ask you,
We
what do you
can
think about
start doing
aliens? Huh?
We'll start doing ketamine.
I mean,
I'm
there's
not
always
for it.
options, guys. Thank you for the water.
What do you think about aliens?
Mm-hmm.
Are aliens interdimensional? Are they outer space?
I think-
UFOs?
I think aliens are interdimensional, and I think that there's probably more aliens than what we know walking among us, because I don't think all of us are of the same species.
Like lizard people?
I believe in that. I don't believe in the way that
Yeah,
they
I know what you
describe
mean.
it in the
Yeah,
book,
Yeah.
but I do believe in that. I also believe in genetic, I believe that we are made genetically to withstand whatever our lineage is supposed to withstand. And I do think there is certain people who have better genetics, and they're engineered in a certain way.
You're starting to sound like Hitler.
That's not.
I didn't say fucking kill everybody. No mames.
You're just saying, well, some of them are better than others, and
Because there is.
I
Yeah,
know,
there
I
is,
know.
bro. So you have bad
I
genes.
know.
There's some
That's
people
called
that,
it eugenics, kind of
Yeah.
in a weird kind of way. Yeah.
And I also, isn't it crazy how the same people continue to have the most money in the world? So it's like
keep that bloodline.
they do.
Oh,
That's the
boy.
reason they
Yep.
do, bro. Like,
What type of girls do I like?
like fucking.
He was gonna say something completely different, but what was it?
Yeah, I was. I was gonna say.
He said, "Dut, dut, 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 dut."
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say. I was like, if Tommy doesn't get those teeth fixed, those teeth are gonna start being passed down.
What do you mean?
3 plates?
They're already passed down.
That's
His
a
kid-
that's a
he-
genetic thing, bro.
His kids already might have
He has
that.
to stop it though. He has to stop it. He could.
How do you stop that?
Braces, fool?
Your braces don't stop your kid from having your fucking fucked up teeth. That's in your genes.
Once they're messed up, then you fix it with braces. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's a real genetic thing. You can stop it, bro.
That's not the kind of genetics I'm talking about, but okay.
Yeah, you know what?
That's scary.
Do we have any more requests, Ray?
Any more shots? Yeah, can we
I
do
don't
the
think
last
so,
one?
but I'll check because I've been on that shit.
All right, and then we're gonna get into the super chats. I know some of you guys have questions for Ashe, so we're gonna try to get through all of them. We might go over by 10 minutes. Somebody said, "Let's go Phillies." Nah, fuck Philly. Y'all losing on Saturday.
What are you talking about? Oh, I think
Yeah.
we're talking about.
I know, but Philly really
Yeah.
feeling themselves right now, bro. They got a team in the playoffs
But I
of
hate
soccer. They got Philadelphia Eagles popping.
But I hate the Houston. I mean, I hate Houston, so they're cheaters. Can't cheat.
You don't like your own kind?
I don't like cheaters. What, you're
He
not?
said okay. He's like,
What?
all
I'm
right.
not a cheater. Just because I cheated a couple times doesn't mean I'm a cheater. Just because I cook doesn't mean that 3 times doesn't mean I'm a chef.
Just because he does drugs doesn't mean he's an addict.
There you go.
We can
see?
keep it going.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Straight up.
No
Exactly.
problem. Here to help you.
Because he likes man doesn't mean he's gay.
Fuck you, Ezone.
I was.
I wonder if people ever take that serious and hit you up for gay shit.
No.
Don't lie.
No. Fool, you
Nobody's
fucking
ever been
tripping.
like, hey, you want to like.
No.
And like I saw you with George at the Comedy Store. You look by yourself.
Ezone gets hit up more than I do, actually, believe it or not.
Not anymore.
We got El Cerote Power, and there was some other guy that would always be like, el de rojo me lo cojo, el de verde me lo... All this shit all the time.
Yeah, there was a guy who would just come hit on me on the chat room all the time, but I banned him.
Yeah, see? Yeah,
I
more
didn't
than
like
me.
I didn't like being sexually harassed.
You got to draw the line.
Yep.
Así pasa.
No free show. And then the prince at Disneyland.
Oh, the
Remember
prince
the one
at
I tried to
Disneyland
hook up
one,
with.
yeah.
Try to hook up with Chili. He was like, "No, but you follow me." I was like, "Nah, dude, what the fuck? I'm with my girlfriend, man." Yeah, like,
Bro.
try to hook him up with my friend.
Yo, guys, we went on fucking soaring California or soaring America or soaring the world or whatever. That
Soaring
shit
the
was
world
so funny when Ezone, there was this part where we're in the water and it just flashes, dog, and Ezone was really scared. I got this video. Oh, it was so fun. You gotta come right with us. It was a lot of fun,
Fucking
actually.
Will says Ezone banned a gay.
Yeah, that's pretty homophobic.
No, it's not, bro.
It kind of is.
I draw the line, bro. He was sexually harassing me. If he would have not been saying sexual intentions that he had with me, then I would have.
what was it?
Huh? He said he wanted to have intercourse with me in the
What?
chat room.
Disney. Oh, I'm talking about Disneyland.
Oh no.
Oh, he's like, who wanted to have intercourse?
I thought that was about Disneyland. I was like,
No, the one at Disneyland, like I was like, yeah, I was like, my friend needs a date over there. Can you talk to her, say hi? And then he was like, I'm not a prince, man. I'm a god. He was like, but how about you follow me? Follow me this way. And then I was just like, man, I'm off limits, bro. Like, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah, he did look like he was kind of gay.
I know.
And then Ezone was all fucking.
Tell him my brother. I'll bring my brother here next time.
That's even funnier now because I know your brother.
All right, by the way, so before we get into the super chats, thank you so much to our sponsor, California Magic Farms. Make sure you use code word WDSTS at checkout at California Magic Farms for all your mushroom needs. Anything from grow kits, which now we have, and it's going great. So it's a for sure way. So our mushrooms don't die this time.
Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah.
They're looking nice this time. So no,
Yes, which craft shit?
Oh, now do your brujeria.
Well, because they can grow better.
Now do your brujeria.
Yeah.
the reason the last ones
I mean, good for the people because they're gonna eat them and they
For the people.
the last time they died because of your toxicity, bro.
No, you yelled at them. Ray, who was yelling at these fools heavy?
Was he yelling directly at them?
No, it was that day we fought, and then that they died. It was like we're not happening.
They were way dead before that.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
But yeah, make sure you guys go to WDSTS and use a code word. Make sure you use California Magic Farms code word WDSTS. Also, do not forget all the people on the website. Thank you so much for making sure all the sweaters sold out. I will be making more, and I got a lot of beanies coming up as well. So go to highandhungry.shop and use special code. Well, there is no code word. I'll send you guys an email with that. But every purchase with beanies and sweaters will get you a 3-pack of Funky Fill Tips along with a hat pin from Insane OG. So take advantage of that. That's free with purchase while supplies last. Some of you guys get more shit than others. It just depends on what's in the basket. But nonetheless, everybody gets hooked up. All right, let's get into the super chats.
Let's get it. This last super chat this super chat in particular was from the last show. We didn't read it because we went off. Ovidio Guzman, $2. Puro gente de sombrero. I guess
There
that was
we
a
go.
request.
There you
Fierro.
go.
Yeah, Puro Fierro.
Puro fierro,
Puro
compa.
Fierro.
I have no clue what the fuck you guys are talking about.
Mexican things for
What
Xavier.
I'm
Fierro
Mexican
means
too.
like a
Fierro,
hard.
you don't know that? Fierro, plebe, compa.
I know plebe means kid.
Yeah, kind of.
Is that what that means? Kid?
Well, that's
Yeah.
what it really means. Like
Plebito.
in Sinaloa,
Che,
they say
plebe.
la plebada.
Plebito, plebada.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Plebe.
Thank you for your super chat. What's the next one?
Next one is from. I'm skipping some. Mr. Funky 760, $2. Farts for XG.
Fuck you guys.
They're always talking shit to you whenever I'm here.
No, they talk shit on me
All the time?
I wasn't here on Saturday and I saw
But you
the
forgot
chat
the
room.
cord.
Yeah.
No, Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Oh, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Man.
Wednesday. It was bad.
And you were live. No, George was live, dude.
Yeah, and I was there for a little bit. It was intense.
And then he said he was going live with you, and I was like, call Xavier nonstop so the connection fucks up.
That sucks.
Sure.
It's fucking funny though, but it sucks.
What's the next one?
Next one, Kelly Green Eyes 89, $5. I messaged Ashe for a reading, but she didn't get back to me. Hopefully, she can fit me in on the weekend. Thanks.
What's his name?
Kelly Green Eyes? Kelly Green Eyes?
Kelly Green Eyes 89.
Send me another DM. You know, we get really, really busy, and sometimes it's really hard to get back to you guys. And I'll have your real names, and then I'm looking for you under your real name that you told me, and then your Instagram is like 7654 Houston. What
Right.
the fuck, guys? So send me another message, and I'll try to fit you in. Weekends are really hard for us. We're booked till the end of November.
Straight up.
Unless it's virtual, then we can squeeze you in. But in person, we're booked.
Does it work the same? Don't lie.
It does work the same. Why would I lie?
I don't know, because you're making money. I don't
Try
know.
it,
It's a
dude.
question.
Why don't you
Try
try
it,
it?
Xavier.
Because I'd want it in person. It's just that thing where
They
like,
want
I
it-
think
no, you don't
everything-
want
to
it,
me,
period.
everything
You don't go
person,
in
like,
there, bro.
Even when we do Tinfoil Hat podcast, I like him in person, and they work through Zoom. The numbers go through, but I like. It's just
I
a
always
me thing.
recommend that you do it in person
That's
because
what I
I
mean,
feel like
yeah.
it's an experience. But I
Yeah.
have a lot of gaucho children who live in different states and different countries, and I'm still able to.
I feel you see my first one, I still would want to do it in person.
Yeah,
after
I would
that,
too. I'm
After
the
that,
kind of
we can
person-
zoom in after that, and then I'll come
I'm
every
the kind
6
of person
months.
who would do it in person all the
Yeah.
time.
You're too pussy for it, Xavier.
I mean, I'm not doing it, but I'm
He's
just
not doing
saying.
it. He's rezando Ave Maria.
Yeah, like see, like I wouldn't sit there and go confess to El Padre through Zoom.
People did during COVID.
What up? For real?
Of course they did.
How did you do that?
They would call the padre, and the padre through Zoom would
But you were,
absolve
then
you
he'd see you.
of your sins.
He see you. He's not supposed
But it
to
was
really
like
see
you could do it online. Ow, you could do it online.
Yeah, bro. Next question.
you. This whole
Golden Rome, $2. Do you have a date for the live podcast yet? Bless up.
He's asking you, Xavier.
you
I think it's for both of
Oh,
you
date?
guys.
date for
Oh, I thought he meant like you're taking some money.
no. What the fuck am I thinking? Who where?
Did you know what I just read?
Yeah, I
He
know what you
sounds like
read.
I have a girlfriend. She's always my date.
Yeah.
Do you
Yeah,
have a date for the live podcast yet?
it's probably gonna be a post pizza, either last week of Thanksgiving or first week of December. But I gonna have to I have the flyer and all that stuff done. I just thought I was gonna get a new venue on time, and I wanted to confirm it today. But the new venue is gonna be big, so we're probably gonna do that January right before we leave to Japan. So
Oh,
we're gonna
yeah.
have two.
I'm excited for your Japan trip.
I'm excited for his trip too.
Like, do you get a reading before that? Is that recommended? Hey, before I go to
Fuck yeah, I'm
Japan?
getting a reading before that
course
shit.
you do.
Alright. Like he said he got. I'm like I'm a weirdo. He said
No.
he went. No, he said he went to go get like a physical and shit right before like Japan. I'm like, why would you want to know you have cancer? I would rather go enjoy my.
I don't
trip.
have cancer, asshole.
Well, you don't know yet.
So negative.
You don't know, but because he's like, I'm gonna get.
But what if he has something that's preventable? What if they tell him, hey, you know what, your blood pressure's a little high, take this pill so that the altitude doesn't fuck you up?
I don't know. I don't know. I think
Stupid.
It's fine. I mean, I fly. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know. If I put that much money into it, I would want to sit there and enjoy, not
I
think
think
about.
you like to live.
Not knowing.
Yeah. I was going to say something else.
No, then I would go now. If he's so worried about it, I'd go now.
I don't think he's worried about it. I think he's being,
I don't know.
you
To me, it's just. I would really not want.
I get a reading every month.
It's like that thing because I said we'll call you later, and now the whole trip you're like, well, why? Are they
But
gonna
he's
call
not
me
going to
later?
fucking think about it. He went and that's it.
I didn't go there because I was bleeding out, bro. I went there because I'm normal.
it's
I
like-
want to stay on top, stupid.
I don't know. It kind of reminds me like when you go to like Planned Parenthood, you get like an STD test, and like we'll call you later, and like it's still back in your mind, even though you don't get the call. You're like,
This
oh,
sounds
fine.
like something you've gone through, but I
No,
think-
I'm literally just saying I just wouldn't want to like trip out. Like I've gone things
But I
for
get
like.
a reading every time I travel. You know, I just want to know if it's not going to go the way I want it to go, or there's something I should be on the lookout for, or do I have to do something so it's more like, especially if I'm going for business, like, do I have to do something so things go my way?
I don't know. Like if I heard, I don't know, it'd fuck with my trip. I don't know. Like, so they were like, hey, be careful. Or like, if they said something in like
It
those
would be in the
words.
back of your mind.
No, I'd be paranoid.
But
I'd
we
be like,
talked about-
estuviera como al
But
todo
we talked about you
100.
being like influenced because he just told you you're gonna wake up at 3 and you're gonna wake up at 3.
That's how bad I am. That's why I rather no prefiero no saber.
If
Like,
you wake up today at 3,
I am.
bro,
I'm
you
probably
better
gonna
not call
text
me.
you.
Text
No,
him.
I'm gonna call. No, now that you said it, I'm probably gonna call you. I was gonna text you, but I'm
I'm-
like,
I'm-
I'm a FaceTime. ¿Qué onda, compa? Son las 3 de la mañana.
Him and his doggy. He's like, we're here. Where are you?
My cat's gonna shut the phone off. Like, yeah. What's the next one?
Next one. Let's see what we got here. Puro Verde, $2. XG. Firme jacket, homie. Animo.
Thank you.
Animo.
Animal.
Yeah, Animo.
That's a paisa. It's a paisa jacket. It's my dad's.
Next one.
It's your
It's my dad's.
Yeah,
Kid.
my dad gave it. Yeah, my dad gave it to me. Think I'd buy this?
It's not your dad's. He gave it to you.
Hmm?
It was his?
It was his, and then he gave it to me.
Oh.
Yeah, I like to keep some. I have some things from.
got his boots.
I have a pair of his boots. I have his cinto.
He's already giving you his farm when he dies, bro.
Yeah, his condoms.
Yeah.
Somebody else donate $10 so Xavier can take another shot.
He
Next
said
one.
he have his condoms.
He's asked me for a couple of mine, so I guess. Like he's like, hey, ¿tienes condones? Like, aquí apas, están.
You're done.
You never cease to amaze me. Xavier. Always fun with you.
Would this be a hard one to consult?
I mean, he would just be a hard one to consult because he doesn't help. Like, he will completely try to block himself. He'll completely, and then even if you were right, he'd be like, mm-hmm.
Have you had someone like me?
We know he don't help.
Have you had someone like me?
I've had people like you that have walked in and I can tell they're completely closed off, and I've been like, why are we doing this? Like, if you're coming to test me, like, there's no test for me. I know who I am. You should just go home.
No, I wouldn't go to test you. Though. I mean, if I went, I would kind
I've
of
had
be
people come to
open-minded.
test me.
Yeah, I'd be kind of open-minded because I mean, I'm not gonna go to your house and disrespect you like that. Like I wouldn't be like,
But
a
there's
ver.
people who do, though.
No, I wouldn't doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be in there like, a ver qué sabe.
Imagine.
Yeah.
The problem with that is I'm going to tell you something, that the things that guide us, Egun, which is our spiritual guides, once you start telling me no, 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 and I know I'm right, I will go back to when you were 5, 6, 7, 8, shit that really traumatized you, and I will give you details. And then that's when people cry. So don't test me. I'm a nice person.
Yeah, don't test her. Dude.
I'm a nice
Yeah.
person.
To everybody out there.
Yeah, wait.
Next one.
Next one. And that scared me. Joe Sands. Oh no, I already read that one. Will
Stop,
J.
dog.
$5.
Why do you have to do that, dude? It literally didn't even take 2 seconds. He literally
What?
go read the last thing he's on posted.
Did you post his phone number again?
No, I just,
He doesn't even have to post a number. These fools already ya lo se lo saben.
from the college right now.
It didn't. He looked at me, and the second he looked at me, my fucking like my thigh was already ringing, and it was like.
That sucks. The reason why you don't change your number is fucking funny, though, but okay.
he's hoping one day that a
Had it
girl
for so
calls
long.
him.
Some
"Hey."
girl's going to call him. They got his number 5 years ago.
Hey.
Who are you, Barney Stinson? All right.
Hey, I love that fool, even though he's a fat.
Next one, Ray.
I'm trying, dog.
Ray's like, stop.
Will J. En el nombre del Padre y del Hijo del Espíritu Santo. Amen.
On your own?
Will.
Why do you sound like the priest from The Exorcist? Like,
I try to, every time when Will does a super chat, I try to read it in his voice because he has a very interesting voice tone.
oh my God.
Yeah, he's dope. 2023.
Stop, he's
DJ
on
Will
full.
J.
Hi, that's fucking funny.
HGX is gonna shove the phone up his. Next one, Benny Mac, 325, $5. Ashe,
Yes.
been waiting to get a reading from you,
Oh my
but
gosh.
I've been BSing. To be honest, I'm kind of scared because I truly believe. Much love to y'all.
But what are you scared of? Like, we're not going to tell you you're going to die, or we're not going to do any of that. Like, a reading isn't going to give you that. A reading is just going to give you a guide.
Pour me one, dog, please.
But
You're gonna have to get.
Let him get
Yeah,
out the
just
bottle.
kill it. Yeah, just kill it.
Let him kill it. It's a lot. I don't think he wants all that.
that's a lot, no?
I mean, pour yourself a little. He's on. All right. I still think you guys should go over there and watch and hear La Mano Peluda.
Otra vez con la
Still listen
mano
to that. I
peluda.
love it. I love
Otra
it.
vez con la mano peluda.
Come on, there has to be some Some of them you're like, all right. Some of them's gotta be kind of real. A little. Some of them are hype. Have you ever heard La Mano Peluda?
I used to get scared, fool.
Me too.
Yeah.
Like scared.
How
like
can
a
you
little
say you
kid.
don't believe in shit, but you used to get scared of that fucking mano
Cause I was a little
peluda?
kid. Cause my dad
Fool, and
used
then
to play
now
that
when I
shit.
listen to the episodes, I'm just like, that shit sounds like they did Santeria on this fool for sure.
Oh, that's fucking funny.
El Caso de
Did
Jose?
you guys watch the
that
haunted?
one.
The haunted
Yeah.
thing on is it Netflix with the Hispanic people who
Yes.
some of that shit was kind of scary. I was
That
like,
shit was
what
real.
the
No,
fuck
yo,
is this?
when every sister and cousin kept crying, I was like, this shit was
That
for
shit's
real.
bad.
Yeah, this shit's bad. Cause I'm like, it's just been 10 years and it's still crying. All right,
Yes,
dude,
and people who can't get over it, right? It was
Yes.
like 10 years and they're still like, there's like that shit was crazy. That show I do like, but
yeah. Fools are gonna call you at 3 a.m. today,
Oh, I
bro.
swear, if you guys,
That's
I
so
might have to
fucked
change my number if you guys are bugging me at 3 in the fucking
Oh
morning,
my
dog. I will
God.
block your
Fools
number.
are gonna call you with that, like with those numbers where they block it. It's gonna say 666. Watch.
dang, and then you have to change it. That's a bummer. Do you know what the most haunted state in the United States is?
Connecticut.
Georgia.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Civil War.
Oh
And
damn.
the
Gay
Underground
ghost.
Railroad and all that stuff. I'm going there next week. I'm gonna do a thing with some girl who has she does like haunted tours and she's a historian, but she swears that there's actual like hauntings like
New Orleans
people-
también, no?
Yeah, New Orleans too. I've been there though. I've been there. It was really interesting.
Because that's the, like, what do you call that? What type of witchcraft?
Marie Laveau,
No, what's that witchcraft on there?
voodoo,
Yeah,
that witchcraft.
You hate that show?
Which show?
American Horror Stories or whatever?
Some of them
You've
were.
seen them. You've seen a
Yeah,
couple episodes.
I
'Cause
know.
it kind of fucks around.
I watched
but-
full seasons. Some of them were good, and then other ones I was like, "This sucks." And then this new one's about like that. But you know what's crazy about them? Whoever is their historian for the show, they actually researched shit because this new one's about like when there was a bunch of murders at gay clubs in the 80s, and I guess that shit really happened. And that's so they have some good stuff. The one that was based on the Los Feliz murder mansion was good.
Yeah.
That was cool.
That's a good show.
You know where you guys should go? I don't know if you guys would go. Have you guys heard of a place called the Omen House?
I'm down.
The Omen House is the house next door to where Sharon Tate was murdered.
Oh, is that the one with endless rooms?
No, the Endless Room is the Winchester. This one is in the hills in Hollywood. It's in Beverly Hills.
It's where homegirl of Charlie Manson, no?
So literally, like the house is here when you leave, and then the place where she died is like right there.
She had a baby, you know?
She was pregnant. They
Yeah,
killed her when
my
she was
bad. Yeah,
pregnant.
she was pregnant. Yeah.
So this man has a house there, and he says that his house is haunted. He invited me to go, and I went.
What was the vibe?
There's definitely something in his house. Like there's a vibe.
I wish you knew George Lopez or Marti, or at some point you get introduced to him because he learned to live with he's talked about it here before with the ghost in his house.
Yeah, he said he had somebody go to his house and get rid of it.
and he's
right?
he's not allowed to leave that closet door open. Otherwise, like at night, that's the only thing. That's the only agreement. He can't leave that door open at night.
He has somebody who's his friend
okay.
who's like,
Gotta face down, yeah.
who's like some kind of comedian.
No,
Oh.
if you could put the arm down and have
Blocking
the-
your face.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
He has a friend who's like a comedian who says he knows about like witchcraft.
Oh, the fat fool, Momo.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know him, but I heard him say once his sage was like from the devil and like all kinds of weird shit. So I kind of am interested to know, which is untrue. I'm kind of interested. And then he said that sage was not supposed to be burned because it would bring like, he's just said a bunch of fallacies. But
Stuff he sees on TikTok.
I wondered who they got to clean the house, right? Because
Yeah, he just said it was some lady. But next time he does come around here, I will ask him and be like, "How serious was it?" Because if
I heard his podcast when he was talking about it.
same.
It was interesting. But he lives like in Los Feliz too, I think, and that
No, he lives like right there. I think.
that whole area.
Yeah,
is
it's
crazy.
I know where his house is at Griffith Park because I go hiking by it. And I like one time we did a TikTok video in front of it, and I saw that door, and I was walking by hiking, and I looked the video, pulled it up, I was like, "That's his house."
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure it's on the way too. Right?
Yes, it's on the way too.
So this house is past that. It's in Beverly Hills, but you guys should go. You guys should all go. If you guys want to go, I'll call the guy. He's like always
we record?
messaging me.
Yeah, let's do a little
Can we
tour.
record?
Yeah,
Hey, let's do a
Alright.
vlog. I'm down.
If we're all going,
Can we
I'm
play the
down.
Ouija board in there?
No, we're not playing the Ouija
you
board.
can. I mean, I can lend it to you. My son has
you
one.
You can do that at your own time, Xavier. I don't like playing with that shit.
Okay, well, so you don't like that shit.
Okay.
Where do you stand with it? Do you believe it's boo boo? You think it's dumb? Can you fuck around and find out?
I mean, it's more like fuck around and find out. I think if there's energies that want to communicate with you, they're going to communicate with you regardless. The problem isn't communicating with things; it's knowing how to turn it off.
You burn it, right?
No, what the fuck are you?
That's what isn't that what
Don't
they do
let
in the
him drink no
movies?
more. He's talking nonsense, Ray.
Do you?
So then, how do you get rid of it? Like, I'm serious. Like, no, it's a serious question. So you don't burn it. How do you end the conversation? How is it like, hey, ya se acabó. Thank you for communicating with me.
I mean, there's
It's over.
Well, that's the whole thing, right? Like you could end the conversation with, are we done? It'll say yes, whatever. But then it's what you do after. Like you have to cleanse yourself. Like you have to make sure that before you started it, you like did it in a sacred space that was closed off to the rest of things. Like I see a lot of people, you know, they throw tarot cards on a bed, on the floor. They want to be baby witches. I mean, whatever you want to do is fine. But
What's a baby witch? Can you explain to me what's a baby witch?
A baby witch is somebody who, I was gonna say something. I won't.
Say it.
Come on, say it. We
Come
say
on.
all kinds of things here.
Like it's like a
No.
little thought, like a baby thought.
This is very specific. A little baby thought.
They're not.
Little
They haven't
baby thought.
graduated yet.
No, it's like somebody who is trying to be magical, but is focused on all the wrong shit. Like, I'm gonna make your man do this. I'm gonna do this. Fuck this person. Like, they're not focused at all on any higher vibration, and they're literally going to a botanica or a new age shop and buying whatever looks shiniest, like a goldfish. And there's no point in that. There are things that you do need to do magic, but you know, I just think it's funny when I see videos and it's like these people and they've bought all these oils supposedly like, you know, yo puedo más que tú, I'm better than you, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. All those oils really are just not, if you're buying them in mass quantities and they're not prepared by somebody, it's just oil and water. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, it's crazy.
What's the next one, Ray?
Next one.
We got a
ladies.
couple, so let's.
Benny Mac 325. Oh wait, I read this one already. JG. E-Zone missed you, XG. $2.
That's not
Aw,
true.
You see, Zone loves you.
We can beg to differ,
He
but
loves you.
you know. Next
He
question.
said we could beg to differ.
Next one.
Gotta see if you-
Eileen Divine, $10. After my reading, and
Oh,
you-
it's Eileen.
yeah, Eileen. After my reading, and you telling me who my Orisha is, do I have to still pay homage weekly or put up an altar to keep her happy?
The reading doesn't tell you who your main Orisha is. That's only done by Orula. The Orisha that I spoke to you about in your reading was the Orisha that was representing you at the time. And no, after 16 to 21 days, it all switches. And an altar is put for your spirit guides. Bovedat's put. I know I've been like sleeping on putting instructions how to do it, but I'm hoping next year to be more organized and be able to help people so that, you know, the wrong information isn't the only thing that's dispelled out there.
Orale.
There you go. Thank you so much, Eileen. Always showing love. Next one.
Eileen.
Next one. Desiree Juarez. $2. I've been told I am an empath.
What is that?
That she feels things? That she could be psychic?
How is there a test? I mean, I'm being for real. Is there a test? How do you?
Well,
like,
that,
what
I
if
think
you're
that's what
like?
she's
What if you're
trying.
feeling it? What if you're feeling it? How do you find out if you are or not? I don't know.
Are you feeling it?
I always feel it.
This guy. If you're asking me to see if you are an empath, like how do you test your power, your spiritual
Your
Where-
abilities.
abilities?
Get the lotto right. It's hot right now. It's
Total.
fucking hot.
Get him papers. No, you would have to get a reading, and we could see how your energy is. And then, I mean, people who are empaths usually have a very good sixth sense to them. So if things have happened, if you've been able to predict things that happen, I have a lot of people that come to me and are like, I think I can heal people. Perfect. Pick somebody within your own circle, pick yourself, and heal yourself of something. You should start with yourself. Don't start practicing on people you don't fucking know and saying you're a healer, because that's not going
Like
to work.
healing. What are they healing? If you don't mind me asking, like
So
what?
there's people who really think they can heal like
cancer.
Like,
la neta? Like,
cancer,
I'm
I
asking
think is a lot, but I think there's people who feel like they could heal.
depression.
Gayness.
That's
Hey,
the church.
careful, Zone.
That's the church. No, like let's say you like hurt yourself, like you sprain your ankle, and I feel like I'm a healer. I'm trying to do Reiki on you. I'm trying to pass you energy. I think things like that. Cancer, you know, I've had godchildren who have had cancer, who we've done things so that they're able to get cured, but they also went to a doctor. Like, I'm not going to cure cancer. I'm not a fucking oncologist, but I can do things so that your body is more receptive to it, for sure. And if I can't, I'm very honest and I tell you there's nothing I can do.
Make your body woke.
Make your body open. You have to be open to things, right? Like, you have to be open to them.
Next question. Your next super chat.
Yeah, next super chat. JG $2. Ashe, do you believe in crystals?
Oh, right here.
I gave them crystals today. I gave them a selenite and I gave them an
Ooh,
agate.
thank you.
Xavier tried to smoke it.
Xavier thought it was something
Kind of
else.
sniff it first.
So
and then-
selenite
Is it okay? Wait up. This one's selenite.
That's selenite. And it multiplies any energy that you're giving it. That's good to put in your plants too if you want your plants to grow.
Oh hell yeah! Because
You
I
can put it in your
actually
plant.
like 10 plants.
You
I'm
can put it
starting
in
to
your
do
plants.
that. You can just stick it right there.
You stick it right there and you give it positive energy, to the plant. You talk to the plant and that's going to help it grow.
Ru-
And then the agate is good for, they're all different. But those are all banded agates, and all banded agates are good for you to open you up to abundance. I do believe in crystals, not in the way that most people believe in. I don't think the crystal by themselves is going to work magic for you. I think that they're minerals and they have properties that do things. But I feel like people who tell you this, like I wear, I have amber on, right? And I have lucite. So, but I cleanse all of my jewelry. I do things with my jewelry. I'm constantly feeding it energy. So if you're doing all of those things, yes, crystals do work. And I think they're awesome to have in your house, especially if you have, a lot of people bringing a lot of different things into your home. They're good for work because, you have catty ass people at work. You can put one on your desk or something. But it's a process. Spirituality is not one thing. You have to do a bunch of things.
Fucking A.
There you go. You heard it. What's the next one? Who's in the super chat, man?
Oh.
Benny Blanco $2. Hashtag free Kate.
Kate is free. She was with us at Disneyland, bro.
That's
Yeah.
as free as you can get.
Yeah, she had fun.
She had fun.
Sheesh.
I
Yeah,
just
you
told her,
forget-
I was like, Kate, please make more clips and repost stuff. And I have a gift for you. Ashe left here.
You guys got home late. I was on my
Hey,
flight.
did your phone die?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
he
knew
was.
it, dog. I fucking knew it. I'm like, I'm waiting for like the 10 p.m., the 12 a.m. I'm like, where the fuck is it? I
For
want
me
to see the
call you.
shenanigans.
No, dude, they were there all day. I left because my phone was. Me and Chili, both our phones were like under 10%. So I looked at it. I was like, it's time to go, homie. We got.
Instead of saying let's make out, he's like, let's go.
What the hell's the fuck? That's fuck you. Yeah, thank you, Ray. Thank you, Ray.
What's the next one?
Yeah, yeah. If you wonder why posters aren't getting made, yeah, that's why. 'Cause you're a fucking asshole. What the fuck that means? Now these fools always think I'm like trying to be hitting on her and shit.
What's the next one?
Next one, ABC, $5. What's up, y'all? What does it mean whenever I dream someone or something is chasing me and I tend to turn around and attack or kill them? Saludos.
Damn.
Damn, I was like, that's fucking intense.
Pinche diablo.
People chasing you in your dreams are things that you don't want to confront. That's like a dream interpretation of it, or things that you don't want to confront, that you're going to have to in your waking life confront before it turns into a situation that goes out of your hands.
I have a question. I had a dream recently. I was in this neighborhood in LA, or it seemed like LA. Anyways, I drive to this neighborhood and I see my uncle. And my uncle passed. He passed recently. And I saw him and I hung out with him and I talked to him. It was pretty cool. So what is that? Does that mean anything?
Yeah. So when people come to you in your dreams that have passed away, especially recently, there are people who have maybe have left things unsaid with you, or you felt like you left things unsaid with them. It's also a fear of your loved one, of what happens next. Like, is he okay? Is he all right? And dreams are a way, because when you dream, your conscious and your subconscious come to a head. So it's a time where you're most receptive to spiritual things if you're not a spiritual person in your waking life, right? So that could mean that if you had questions about him being all right, he's coming to you to let you know he's okay. Depending on how long ago he passed, it's a process for them to elevate to the next, to where they go next. So it could be that he's in that process, but he's just letting you know he's all right.
Right on.
There you go, dog.
That's good advice.
What's the next one?
Ralph Ramos, $2. Yo, E-Zone. I'll see you at the LAFC game Saturday.
I'll be there. Everybody except Xavier if he doesn't find a ticket.
Might not be there, no.
It's gonna be sad, but
You guys should help Xavier.
Yeah, help me out.
I try to help him out, but then that day when he forgot the cables, I was like so mad I sold his ticket.
I didn't forget him. I just took him.
He had like 3 weeks about this trip and he just couldn't
Fuck up.
Next one.
Next question.
I didn't know that. Next one. His and hers LA. $2. E-Zone, you should vlog your Japan trip. Yay.
I will. Ray's going with me, I hope.
There it is.
Yeah. Hope he's still going.
Benny Blanco, $5. I kept having dreams of killing my cousin,
Yo.
who I was close with. Then he passed away 1 year ago.
Should have killed him.
Any thoughts?
Wow, Xavier.
But hold on, I was thrown off by my friend over here. I mean, sometimes you could have a premonition about like some kind of imminent danger. It sounds like your cousin was probably living a hectic lifestyle, but you could just be having, remember when you're not a person who like gets readings, focuses your energy, does any of that, it's going to be hard for the message to be clear. So it just tries to get to you however it can, but I'm sorry for your loss. Unlike someone in the room.
Yeah.
Feels like he's disappointed that he didn't do it. He's like, well, then he died a year ago. I didn't get to it. So I was like, they should have done it, dog. You sounded sad like that. They're like, well, look, quiso hacer, and then I had all these dreams.
We all don't back up that statement.
He sounded like he had it planned out. He's like, this is what I was gonna do.
That's
I was
not what
do
he
it like
said.
this. I was dreaming
That's
it
not what he
out. I was
fucking
We don't
out.
mourn the same.
Yeah, straight up. Next one.
Next one. Adam Centeno, $2. Black windows in dreams.
I need more with that. Black windows where in your house?
Like, is he waking up in
You
a
wake
greenhouse?
up in like everything's a black window. I don't understand.
Well, if it's windows, probably more than one.
But are you like in a house looking out a window? I need more than that.
Okay.
Next one.
JG, $5. My dreams have saved my life. I have seen the future a few times. Always unreal.
Wow. If you feel like you have that much spiritual power, you should set up an altar and see what you can do with it.
Who is this, Martin?
Hi, Martin.
Yeah, what's the next one?
Does Martin have power? Does he have energies? Or?
Martin has energy, and I think that if Martin would focus and discipline himself, he could definitely have some kind of power. But Martin is right now researching his own spirituality and coming to terms with what he feels is his spiritual path. He cannot heal you. He cannot make you pregnant by magic. He cannot, he can marry you though. He's a pastor or a priest or a minister or some shit.
Orale.
Can I become an incredible?
Can you become an incredible?
Yeah, powers.
You're incredible already.
Okay, I'm just wondering.
Incredibly
Does everybody
toxic.
have powers?
No.
Is he incredibly toxic? Hey, is he incredibly toxic?
Yeah.
Incredibly.
What's the next one, Ray?
Could that be a good thing though, in a sense?
To be toxic, this toxic, that's his toxicity.
Can he use that toxicity for good?
Can
he
he?
turn it around?
Have you?
The super chat. Read that one up next, bro.
All right, I'm already. Damn, $50 por te bien. I want to get down with XG.
You know that just timed him out.
Damn, that's a lot. Bro.
That's a lot, dog.
Thank you, Predict.
Thank you, Predict.
Is he in the hospital again?
He's nozzing it. Last time I checked, I heard him. He called me checking in if I got him through my flight. Being the homie, yeah, checking in. But all I heard was like,
$50 though. Thank you so much for the super chat, dude. What's the next one, man?
Next one, Pórtese bien, $2. X got fired. He lying.
Are you fired from Porto Bien?
Basically, that's why he's. I don't know.
Next one, Pórtese bien, $2 more. Message deleted.
I read it. That one is. I think I reposted it in there.
What was it?
It was something about Xavier being homosexual. But
That's not true, but it's funny.
Thank you that you know it's not true. Appreciate
Not
it.
true, but it's funny.
Thank you.
Yeah. Next
It's
one.
like he's don't says it so much. Como que he wants me to be one. He's like,
No,
please.
he back and forth because he's trying to hook you up with that girl.
What
and
girl?
The
You
girl who
trying to
does
hook me
the
up with no
art.
one? No, he just thinks it's a troll. He don't give a fuck. He's not trying to find me love. You think this fool gives a fuck about my love life?
Yeah, I do. I
This
want to
for
see you
ruin
happy,
shit.
dude.
This for ruin shit. He's like,
Hey, what if you can get married, bro?
huh?
Yeah.
No, he's on likes ruining
Yeah,
shit.
dude, I'm just trying to paint you a happy picture, dude.
Yeah,
That's how you treat
He's
me.
Bob Ross in your life, and you're not letting
Yeah,
him.
dude.
Damn.
I'm good.
Straight up, man. Next one.
Well, next one we got Priest one $5. Shout out to the We Don't Smoke the Same crew, same team.
Same team.
Same team. Thank you so much for your super chat.
Next one, Pocho Loco 420 $2. Can you cure predict nut allergy and ex legal status?
I cannot cure any of those two things.
Neither of them.
If I could, I would totally help you first. I would give you
Thank
papers,
you.
my friend.
Thank you.
But you need to meet a
can't-
nice citizen and marry her.
What
you
about my
want
friend? You
papers?
can't. What if my friend se tapa? You can't fix. que ya
No, bro,
se
she's
tapa?
not a doctor.
I don't know. Help him. I mean,
She's a witch doctor, bro. It's different.
Can we figure? Oh, he has a peanut allergy. Can you help out with allergies?
Am I? And,
A pediatrician.
She's not a dermatologist
yeah,
either,
I'm like,
bro.
wait, who kills your?
Well, this one just has really bad luck. We're trying to help.
I
him
just think
somehow. We're helping, trying to help him somehow.
overall, I do think Predict, our homie, does need some kind of limpia at some point because nobody should be crashing their car that many times or going to the hospital so many times.
He's living a wild life.
And he has another person's cadaver arm in his replaced to his arm. So I'm like, bro, like
He's el gato volador. El gato volador.
I'm
El
fucking
gato
done.
volador.
I know. It sounds like he has other things going on. He probably should get a limpia in a reading.
yeah.
He believes in this shit, so that's why I was
In
like,
this
kinda
shit?
asking.
Well, that's good.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Taria.
Can we slap him?
Please,
my God!
please. You would be the third person to sock him.
I think
on the
all
show.
of you should keep calling him till 3 a.m.
Look, here I go. More calls. Leave me alone.
Predict is
Predict.
calling you right
Stop.
now.
Predict. Everybody, just stop.
Predict is gone.
Look, I'm here chilling, and look, another one.
Next one.
Stop, fools.
Just turn off your phone. Next one.
He said, "Turn off your phone."
93 $10. Help XG with some shots. Pour up, XG.
He's gonna have to auto because we ran it right now.
Why'd I get a dog dick?
Oh my God.
Who sent me a dog dick? For real?
Next one, and maybe the last one.
Look at the dog behind the dog. Showing you his
Look
penis.
at
Look at the dog behind
go
the
back to
fucking
the dog behind him. He's
Look
like-
at the dog behind the dog.
dog's
He
like,
looks so fucking
The
bothered.
dog's like,
Look
what the fuck's going on?
Wow.
Oh, fuck.
Come on, dog.
I
Don't
think
get
Xavier's phone
maniac.
needs a limpia.
Pórtate bien. Yeah, my phone needs a limpia for sure, dog.
You need a new perspective, dude.
I'm like, huh?
What's the next one?
Last one, maybe. Benny Blanco, $2. Ashe. What do you think happens to our pets when they pass?
Oh, I'm like, oh. I don't think that they reincarnate as humans. Like people say, like, oh, it was a dog, now it's a human. No, we're the highest thing in the food chain, so that's not gonna happen. But I do think sometimes the spirit of the animal can stay around. I personally don't believe in pet psychics. I don't believe in any of that. But I do think that, their whole Dia de los Muertos, there's a day just for your pets, But I don't think they vibrate on the same level we do. It's just a whole different thing.
Damn.
Pórtese bien.
I'm gonna block your phone number if you can call me and predict.
Now he looks all bothered. It was funny till now.
What's the last one? What did he say?
Boy, it's been like 5 times in a row.
$2. I pay $50. Can I get an honest response?
Yes, you can get down with XG. Next time you're a guest, you can fight him here on air. I mean, you might injure some of the cameras. They belong to you, Predict. But
We both putting on gloves?
I do have them.
You
Me.
can give him one
From
glove
the
because one of his arms don't work. It's okay.
Oh my god.
He's in no condition.
That means you would have the upper hand.
You are at an advantage
two
from what
hands.
it's
Or
upper
like
hand.
the upper arm.
The upper shoulder.
Upper hands.
the upper forearm.
He's gonna fucking
All right,
hate me.
was that the last one?
I guess so, man.
All right, we want to thank you guys for tuning in, hitting that thumbs up, and showing up here with us. Number one, let's clap it up for Ashe for coming
Thank
up and
you.
joining us again.
Thank you guys.
Coming up and giving you guys some insight into you know, a world that a lot of people are very curious about. There's funky drinking. A lot of people are very curious about, but are very afraid to explore, even though they know you're
gonna kill
they
my
have a
battery,
desire.
dog.
So what is it? For all the people that want to know, where can they contact her, and where can they what is it? Get a reading virtually or not, or in person? Ashe, where can they check you
So
out?
just DM me through my Insta, Ashe Imports. I'm doing a lot of pop-ups, a lot. So I usually
at?
post them like this weekend. I'm in Long Beach at El Dorado Park, and then I have pop-ups basically every weekend except for next weekend till the end of the year.
And what's going on in those pop-ups exactly?
So I take mostly everything that we sell is pretty much at the pop-up with the exception of baños and like very spiritual centric things, but we take sage, we take Palo Santo, crystals. I'm there to answer any questions. I've had a lot of people who kind of want to meet me first before they book appointments with me to make sure, I guess, I'm not on a broom or some shit. So, I mean, I meet a lot of people through them. We have a lot of like, all of our stuff is curated. It's only stuff that, you know, I would use. So definitely come out and support the pop-ups. And then you can listen to me on Bruja 101. I know that we've been kind of like hit or miss, but Martin, as you guys know, he's on tour with Fluffy. So, but we have a lot.
Dude, I saw their fucking billboard at the New York Times Square.
Nothing on there?
No, but it doesn't matter, dog. It's still cool to know he's part of it. Fluffy's there, and it's like in New York
I think
Times
somebody
Square.
posted it. Did George
yeah,
post
George
it?
posted
George
it.
posted it.
I was
saw
like,
it.
yo era el Hey,
Yeah.
George, muévete aquí, espérate.
I went
Yeah.
to that show at Dodger Stadium.
Oh,
It was awesome to see Martin.
Oh, that's so
and-
dope.
Yeah, it was really cool.
Were they selling the Funkos there?
They were, but the line was insane.
I bet I would have.
They got fluffy Funkos?
Those things are so
Yeah.
rare.
They
I
had
thought
a
you were about
little-
to say they were so
I've
big.
been trying to get them, and every time I try to log in to get them for resale, they fucking always sell.
They got to be bigger than normal ones.
They
right?
have it. They had a Dia de los Muertos Funko too, right?
They are not bigger
This
than
fucking
the.
guy.
Yeah.
They
Then
had a
they
Dia
ain't
de
real.
los
Then
Muertos
that shit ain't the shit. They got to be bigger than the regular Funko.
No, I mean there is a deluxe one, but that's very rare. Next, oh, wait, is it? Yeah.
Oh, he's
I
on
thought he
there.
looked. Boy, he looks skinny as fuck on that Funko Pop.
You looked it up?
Yeah.
He has the dogs with them. That's
Yeah, I
weird.
saw it. It's dope, but
Yeah, I've been
could add a
I've
little bit
been
extra
waiting,
weight.
but I'm gonna keep trying.
Yeah, you can catch me on Bruja 101 or message me through Insta.
Pórtese bien, $2. I pay $50 for a consulta and I won't get a reply. Wow.
You did?
We did. We just told you.
What consulta? Did he pay me a consulta and I didn't
Oh, I don't
consult
know.
him?
Maybe. I don't know. No, I don't think so.
I don't know what he's talking
Yeah,
about.
he's nozzing it right now.
Oh, okay. I'm like, if you paid me and you were doing a virtual and I forgot to message you, you could message me, but that doesn't really happen.
I'm pretty sure Predict did not
Yeah.
message you.
I'm pretty sure he meant like he's referring to the consulta he wants with XG to run that fade. Yeah. So Ray, shout outs.
Shout out to Asha. Thank you for coming through. It's always a blast
Thank
having you around.
you.
Thank you for the positive energy and trying to give the positive energy to Xavier.
I try, guys. I try.
I wasn't that bad today.
No, you were good today.
I asked you questions.
You did. You did.
Yeah, right?
Until you were like that fucking thing. Oh, you mean religion?
But
Ave
Así
María.
pasa. Así pasa.
Padre nuestro que estás en el cielo, Santo María, you know?
follow me
Food.
on Morning Shot Films, IG,
Tonight,
and
dude.
YouTube. Follow
s-
Morning Rio, XG.
Don't call me, fools.
He means call him.
And he's on stop, fool. My phone's
What am I gonna do to you,
So
Brian?
here's my number.
I seen you,
call
fool.
me,
Text these
baby.
fools a messages and leave them a voicemail.
It was with.
I had to block Predict. Sorry, Predict. I already blocked your number. This phone wouldn't stop.
All right, shout outs.
Hit that like button, subscribe. What, are we done for the week?
Huh? Oh yeah, we're not gonna have a show on Saturday because
If we win, are we having
we're
one Sunday?
Huh? No, hell no. We need to recover, bro. We're gonna go hard on
Oh,
Saturday.
damn,
I
really
thought
hard.
you guys said you were turning a new leaf
Yeah, we're gonna.
when I
like,
fucking got here.
We're gonna do mushrooms or something. Like we're gonna. I don't know. We're gonna do something.
Are you guys gonna avoid the fentanyl?
Yeah, for sure. Especially if his teeth keep breaking in his dreams.
Yeah, that's not good.
Not good.
It means you're gonna be the one that could do that one.
No, it's not me, right? In the dream, it's not me. Tell me at least it's not me.
It has to be you. All your teeth fall out.
No, I thought someone else dies.
I said if one falls out in the back and the front, you got like a fucking whole jaw.
Yeah, either that or you need
So
that.
I've been on thin ice lately. Is what you're saying?
I mean,
Yeah.
I think you've lived your life on thin ice for the last like 5 years.
raw dogging in and shit.
No.
Yup.
Who? When? What? Oh, this will see what a
there
burnout. Even
little-
though that's fake,
Is
that's
there
such a
little
burnout.
baby X's running around?
Oh, no.
Toxics.
Los tóxicos.
There you go.
Hit that like button,
Yeah.
subscribe.
FlavorsByEzone.com.
Go get those hoodies. Those shits are dope.
Hoodies, beanies, and all the new stuff. You buy the stuff, and I got like, I don't know, 25 more funky filters 3-packs and a couple other more stuff to give away for you guys. I really spent a nice penny to make sure you guys get hooked up, free will purchase. So make sure you go check it out. They are sold out, a lot of them. So hop on it now. If your size still available, get it now. We'll see you guys next Wednesday. Peace out.